Hey everyone.
Hello, Danielita.
Ooh. High pitch High pitch. No, high pitch.
Picholas? Oh my God.
No, high pitch.
I mean,
Nicolas.
talk about ruining the stream
High
in like
pitch.
second 5.
Why do I always have a Gloria Pritchett moment?
I don't know.
I
Gloria
mean-
Pitchett. How are
Did
you?
I say Pritchett?
No, don't worry.
Pritchett.
How are you, Danielita?
I'm fine.
I just changed my mind
Okay.
in reference to the reference.
Okay.
Should I send it to you so you could change it if you want? Because I'm
Okay.
going to do more of the space.
Oh, cool.
So let me send it to you super quickly.
Hey, Hannah. How are you? I love that Hannah said, I clicked the fastest in my life.
Oh my God! Yeah, today we're trying early bird special. Today we are.
That sounds like a meal.
We are a Greek diner. We are serving breakfast all day long. We are. I don't know where I'm going with this. We are doing our morning live. So
Yeah.
we're gonna try morning lives to see how this goes. So I sent it to you.
Oh, wait.
Oh, there's I didn't realize those
What?
pieces of cardboard are there. No, that's fine, and that's totally fine too.
That's reality.
Yeah, it is exactly.
Uh,
So while you change this, I want to do more of a space interior with Danny. Not Danny in an interior. That's like I'm choosing my words wisely there because I want to make it about the space. So in terms of hierarchy, I want to see if the space can bleed into Danny in some instances of her body, and specifically the clothes that she's wearing, and how it just that color sort of becomes atmosphere. I think that can be super interesting.
cool. That sounds cool.
Yeah, it sounds better than what I'm gonna do probably.
Yeah, I know.
But
I know.
what's going on?
No, that I was going to click the reference.
Yeah.
And I clicked the queso con bocadillo
Oh, nice.
image. So
We could do that too if you want. Initially I know I had this scribble here because I was thinking of doing like a large figure, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do the large figure. So I think it's going to be a nicer painting if I do the smaller figure and the larger sense of space. But that means that, this little scribble that I have underneath here, it serves no purpose. And I'm also going to straighten out my perspective. It's not, I never get annoyed by just the wide angle distortion of perspective, particularly of perpendiculars. It never bothers me. There's a ton of paintings that I did years ago that where you can really, really see all the distortion, and it's photographic distortion, and I was totally fine with it. I've always been fine with that my whole life. So this is not a matter of correcting it as if it's something that I feel needs correction. I just feel that all the verticals, like them being parallel, can be a nice kind of rhythm. So I'm gonna do that. So my plan is, and I can talk through it while I'm just like it's almost as if I had like chalk, like if I had a pastel and I'm just kind of moving through the image. What I'm going to try to do is have some of the kind of earthy yellow-red color that's on the floor bleed into your coat, which I think is super cool.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so make a very slight difference between them, almost like no difference. I mean, I know there's difference. I can see difference in value. I can see difference
but you
in
want to push
temperature
that.
Even. But I just want to make that decision to make, yes, those differences, but very slight, much slighter than what they are in the reference, and just have that as like one big mass that's kind of enveloping you. I think that's super cool. Even like the green of your hat, which is super cool, by the way.
I have it.
Oh, you have it on?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. For people should realize that I can't really quite turn my head.
Yeah.
So Danny could be naked right now. I wouldn't have a
Why
way
would
of,
I be naked on camera?
I'm saying you could be. I'm saying
No.
you could be. So, I mean, I was illustrating the point that
I
there
mean, I
could be a
could be
huge
absent
difference.
and you wouldn't realize. That's a better
Yeah, you could be
comparison.
wearing like a horse mask, and I wouldn't know.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, so I'm gonna do that, and even the hue. I know that it's like more of a green earth color. Your hat.
Mm-hmm.
What are those hats called? Do they have a name?
Bucket hats.
Bucket hat. Okay.
This one's like a super large bucket hat. It's
Okay.
cool because it's weird because you can't see that much.
Okay, yeah.
Like when you're in the street.
Is that why
it's
you
like-
bumped into the wall, like when you were leaving this morning?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was one of your usual bumps, but no.
Yeah.
But so that's greener, but we're not
Mhm.
gonna make it. We're gonna try to make it green, but like a
Ish.
yellow green earthy, so that all of this connects.
Mhm.
I think that that's super cool.
Yeah.
And the one that is gonna, I know that I'm narrating the painting before I paint it,
No, but that's
but
cool.
hopefully that gives us like a nice place to start, just to identify our objectives. So all of this is gonna sort of bleed, not perfectly bleed into each other, but sort of.
Mhm.
And what's gonna draw the coat, specifically your arm, is gonna be the reflection of that wall onto the floor that's in the background,
Yeah.
which is really nice, which is
Yeah.
like the warmest place, because all of this is kind of cool, really,
Yeah.
in terms of temperature. But the sun is kind of entering our room. That's our bedroom, like
Yeah.
that last room down there, down the hall. That's our bedroom, and that's where the sun is hitting right
Well,
now.
but the last that you can see, it's the closet.
Oh, so yeah, and that door, that little threshold, is our closet, and then you go through the closet, and it's our bathroom. I don't know why I'm describing our apartment to
Yeah.
you guys, but we're doing that, I guess.
Mhm.
So I'm super interested in how that little bit of light describes the side of your coat,
Mhm.
and that's a tiny moment of separation that we have in the yellow kind of hue, because in right here with the white wall, which is not quite white, but it's a very cool. You also have like this very soft cast shadow there. There's an obvious change in value, change in hue. So that's that separation is going to be quite easy. I'm going to try to make it not super stark. I think I love your hair going down.
Which looks like super messy.
Yeah, but I
It
love
looks
it.
like super tangled. No, I think it's super cool.
I like it
'cause
as
I
a
have like
dark.
a string of hair, not the one that's going in the coat,
Yeah, I
but
like
the one
that
that's
one.
on my face.
Okay, no, you have. It's
It looks
really
like
nice.
super
It looks like you have two mechones.
uh
Bangs? No.
mm,
I
well,
don't know
it's
what to
like a
call them.
large, like a long bang. I don't know, like
Okay.
a curtain bang.
I have
maybe?
no idea
I
what
think-
you're saying right now. We're
No, but-
speaking different languages.
Yeah.
So those two mechones, we're gonna call them. I like too, but I really like the one that's falling to our right, your left.
Yeah, because it kind of frames
Yeah,
everything.
it's just
Super
a nice.
cool.
But I don't care that it's hair, not at all. Like
No.
I like that it's contrast.
Yeah,
That it's just a dark.
because it also like kind of resonates with the doors
Yeah.
and like the wide
Yep.
hall and the doors.
It's almost like a
and-
bad tangent, to be honest with you. I'm gonna have to deal with that, because you see the dark
Yeah, it
of the
looks like if
doorway.
it was-
kind of flows. It kind of
Yeah.
follows down.
yeah,
That could be super cool or bad.
like if it was the door in my body, like
yeah,
kind of.
yeah. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Should we do that?
I think that's cool.
But the thing is, I would have to sacrifice the angle of the las solapas, the collar.
Yeah,
is
the
it
collar. Yeah.
The collar of the jacket
Mhm.
goes at an angle.
That's like a
So-
coat.
A coat, I'm sorry. So the collar of the coat goes at an angle,
Mhm.
which is really nice, because I think it helps the gesture of your body. You have like this kind of subtle contrapposto there that's super nice. But if I sacrifice that, so I'm sacrificing the gesture, a little bit of gesture, but maybe it's kind of nice that it just comes down. It's kind of weird and nice. I think tangents are never, I mean, there's no rules that say that you can never do, certain things in art. Like, it's not like 10 commandments. You can always mess up your tangents. And the thing is, you have to realize that they create so much tension when you mess them up that you
They
have to
say
deal with
something.
that tension. Exactly. You
Yeah.
have to deal with it. You can't just like say, oh yeah, that doesn't matter. So yeah, let's try it. I mean, it's super easy to fix if it
Yeah.
doesn't work. So, but I kind of like it now.
Yeah.
I'm kind of super interested to see if that can look kind of cool. It would give me a vibe of my older paintings. So anyways, let's get to it. Yeah.
I love that we didn't even realize
What's that?
the pieces of wood were there.
No, yeah.
Because we have to take them down to the
But the thing is,
to
it's
the
all
trash,
it's
yeah.
there's a lot of recycling downstairs.
Yeah.
So I much rather just take it out when I know that the truck
when
is
there's space. So
or when the truck is like at night when the truck is passing. I think
Yeah.
it's better because it's Wednesday. So today the truck is.
Juan Fesit dice, buenos días, Daniela y Nicolás.
Buenos días.
Hannah said, good morning, I guess. Yeah.
For us, yeah, sure.
Well, it's late morning. It's
Yeah.
10:52.
Yeah,
here,
so good day.
Yeah.
Good day.
But I mean,
Sounds
it's-
rude saying
it's
good day, doesn't it?
still good morning. Yeah, it sounds like kind of
Good day,
cold.
sir.
Yeah. Good day.
Well, I don't know about
Yeah.
that, but
Anselmo said, por dos, buenos días. Buenos días, Anselmo. Javi have said, early birds indeed, or painted mornings.
painted mornings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you said our morning lives.
Oh,
And
yeah?
it was like a live, you were talking about the live session, but I was thinking like, whoa, we are painted lives, our morning lives.
Yeah.
You know,
It's us in bad shape and, bad hair.
our
In
morning
my
lives.
case, in the
Yeah.
morning hair, bad breath.
That's why I have the hat. Neil Conning said, whoa, so early? It suits me. Hello.
Nice.
Hi,
yeah.
Neil.
We have to acknowledge also that there's a lot of people across the Atlantic that watch us. So this is maybe, a little more comfortable for them.
Yeah. Hannah said, I'm waiting for the part Nicolas being highly frustrated about how he made it way bigger than he intended.
Well, that was the first. That was the scribble here. That was the hat coming down, shoulder. That probably, for that head, that figure wouldn't have fit. So terrible. But now that I'm doing color shapes, I feel a bit more comfortable. I think we're gonna do fine. Like, this to me is like a delicious way to start a painting. I really feel comfortable because it's just so open that I don't feel as committed as when I do a line. So I think even for larger works for me, I'm gonna do this instead of what I used to do. So I think that's cool. That's kind of cool.
Jesús de la Osa dice, buenos días, Dani y Nico. Qué
Buen día, buen
elegancia,
día.
Dani.
Qué elegancia.
Gracias por el sombrero.
La de
Francia. France.
La de Jean.
Sí. O por la chaqueta. Porque igual yo siento que la pinta no se ve elegante.
No, se ve muy informal.
No, y se ve toda como...
Sí.
No sé cómo
La
decir.
verdad para mí es pinta de voy a salir a comprar un cubio.
Y me tropecé saliendo y por eso tengo el pelo como una maraña, pero sí. Margo Delgado dice, buenas tardes, en Canarias son las 15:45.
Canarias. Nunca he ido a Canarias.
Hola Margo, no, yo tampoco.
No.
Juan,
¿Canarias no es Nadal?
no sé,
No sé, eso es algo como súper específico.
sí, no tengo ni idea. Hi, Juan Cuevas.
David Silva. ¿No es de Canarias?
A ver, me hiciste
David Silva.
googlear.
Estoy casi seguro. Ese sí que estoy... Nadal no sé mucho, pero David Silva me atrevo. Me mando con ese.
David Silva es de Arguineguín, Gran Canaria, España.
Ay, qué grande yo, ¿ah?
¿Y
No
quién
sé,
más dijiste?
No sé si eso quiere decir Canarias, pero voy a decir que sí. Y Nadal, el tenista. De pronto ahí me equivoqué, pero...
A ver. Manacor, España, pero no sé dónde queda.
No, yo tampoco.
Mallorca.
Ay, de Mallorca, casi. Islas. Bueno.
Pues no es lo mismo que estás diciendo.
No, obviamente no, lo dije en chiste.
A ver, espérate porque no sé si...
Pero le atiné a Silva.
Sí, pues dice Gran Canaria.
Un momento, ¿qué pasa? De pronto nuestra amiga Canaria nos confirma. Yo creo que la gente de Canarias conoce a todo ser humano que ha sido famoso, todo canario que haya sido famoso, me atrevo a decir.
Dice, Gran Canaria is the autonomous community of the Canary
No,
Islands.
pero tenemos que leer en español.
Pero si tu Google está en inglés.
No, pero ahí
acá.
sí le hacemos...
Oye, yo espero no estar muy grosera con mi
¿Con tú?
sombrerito.
¿Por qué grosera?
Porque
¿De qué?
es que me tapa los ojos y
No,
ni
no.
me veo en la... O sea, se ve
No.
como una cabeza
No,
girando
no,
en la
no.
pantalla,
Estoy
pero...
seguro que a la gente no le importa.
A ver, ¿qué nos dicen? Ah, Margo dice, Silva, sí, de mi isla Gran Canaria.
Bueno, muy bien, sí. Sí, ves, puede a uno no importarle el fútbol, pero uno sabe quién es canario. Por favor, necesitamos top 3 canarios del siglo XX, si es posible.
¿Canarios?
Top 3 canarios.
Eso suena como...
Yo creo que se dicen canarios y confirmarme si sí se dice canario,
Sí.
el gentilicio.
Sí, porque suena como a los pajaritos.
Pues sí, pero...
Si tú le dices a mi hermana top 3 canarios,
No, pues
ella te
empieza
responde sí.
da con pintulus
Sí.
y chichulus.
Sí. Sí. Hi, Juan Cuevas. Hi, Roxana Toff. Roxana was saying, hi, Nicolas and Danny from Texas.
Oh,
You'll-
awesome.
Y'all are starting
you gotta
early
do the
today.
y'all. Yeah, we're gonna ship our books from Texas.
Yeah,
from
no,
Houston.
and I was good
You gotta
with
do
the
the
y'all.
y'all.
But the thing
Y'all.
is that it's hard to say y'all
For
and
us, yeah.
are. No, say
Y'all are.
y'all are.
Yeah.
Y'all are starting early today.
Yeah, we are.
Nicolás Gasparotto dice, hello, it's me. Buenos días, Nicolás.
Nicolás, buenos días.
Hi, Nicolás. Takashi here. Do you watch anime or anything like that?
Is this the
You
Takashi from Instagram? Maybe Takashi will know that he always hearts. He always gives me like 2 hearts, 2 little faces, 2 little emojis with hearts.
No, maybe.
I just want to know.
Because I know
Because
that...
I've always loved
Yeah, we've
that
even commented
the one
about
comment,
that.
the only comment that this Takashi leaves for years has always been 2 little faces with hearts.
Which is amazing.
Which I love. Don't ever change. But maybe this Takashi is someone else. So
And they were saying you have great skills, so it might be easy for you. But do you draw illustrations like Japanese anime? Danny, your latest post on Instagram is awesome. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Takashi. I'm happy you liked it. And your question, Nicolas.
my question? What was that?
You didn't pay attention.
No.
They
What was-
were asking,
Oh, anime. If I
do you
can
watch
do
anime
stuff like
or
anime.
anything like that?
I mean, I have watched it, but it's not my. For fuck's sake, I made it bigger. Yeah. Who was saying Hannah?
Hannah.
I made it bigger.
Yeah.
So Jesus Christ. As I change that, don't worry. We can always change this. So Takashi, I think we've had like small conversations about anime here. I'm not like a huge anime fan, but I think I've seen, all of Ghibli, and just like your big anime films, Ghost in the Shell. I used to do Appleseed too, because I used to like Masamune Shirow. What else? Ninja Scroll, Tekken Kinkreed, Paprika. What else? Oh, Akira. That's obvious. But aside from that, I'm always kind of looking for stuff that I can see that's not huge on story, great animation. Like, that would be my perfect anime. Not huge on story, so that I don't have to... So, not, Evangelion. No. and great animation. That's what I love. So that's what I like about One Punch Man. There's no story, There's nothing really that you have. You could pick up the story at any point, but I think the animation is fantastic.
Roberto Ramudo dice, buenas tardes familia, sí, canarios, entonces sí se dice
Uy,
canarios.
canarios.
Margo dice, correcto, somos canarios. Conrado Clavijo dice, Pedro Guerra, compositor y cantante canario. Manuel
El
Millares.
papá de Juan Luis.
Mirta Siomelis dice, hello again from Sweden. No. Te ves encantadora, Dani. Ay, muchas gracias, Mirta. Muchas gracias. Roxana Top said, oh my god, when you explain something, it's like learning a new language and the sound suddenly is understood as idea or a thing. Wow. Ooh.
Well, yeah,
That sounds like super
I didn't
big
get
compliment.
all of that, but I'm going to take it as a huge compliment. So thank you.
Hannah was saying it's 6:53 p.m. here.
Oh,
Perfect time for me, guys.
well, that's perfect. That's what we thought. That's what we were saying this morning. Let's do one live for Hannah.
Yeah,
probably,
6:50 p.m.
It's
live
probably
for Hannah.
dark. It's probably been dark since 3:00. So
Nuno dice, hola Dani y Nicolás.
buenos días.
Hola
Buenos días.
Nuno.
Nuno Espíritu Santo. ¿Sabes quién es Nuno Espíritu Santo?
No.
El que era el técnico del Wolverhampton y el que fue técnico del Tottenham, que lo echaron para contratar a Conte, Antonio Conte.
Nuno Espíritu.
Pues, espíritu, o sea.
No, la verdad no sabía.
Nuno Chespirito Santo. No, chao.
Esos chistecitos tuyos. Toca decirle
Chao,
a la gente
gracias.
que por la mañana es más difícil nuestro humor siempre.
Sí.
Entonces, aténganse. Ay,
¿Qué pasó?
speeches sin culpa, otra app. Ya. Oye, me está sonando el estómago.
¿Sí?
Tengo hambrecita.
Pues eso pasa. Hay manzana.
No,
Ya
pero
ya
que
hay
voy a
bananos.
comerme una manzana acá. Sí.
Así, hay,
No, ahorita me hago un matcha.
ASMR.
Me hago un matcha rápido y me lo voy tomando. Otro matcha, porque
Otro,
ya
sí.
sería el segundo del día.
¿Y qué es lo que tiene ese té que te da? Ah, que tú dices que da energía, ¿no?
Es que
como tu
da
café.
energía. Es que da energía.
Sí, no estoy diciendo como que tú crees.
Sí. Lo que tú dices que da.
Sí.
No, da energía, pero además me encanta.
¿La meta la pones tú, sientes?
No,
No.
porque no es Milo.
Mm.
A ver, mira, matcha versus coffee. Para
Oh.
que veas.
Well, I don't have a fight in this, so I don't do
Mm,
coffee either, so.
So it says.
Y dice.
Y dice así. Contain minimal calories.
Mm.
A ver, no.
Would the creamer that you use ruin that, or no?
No, well, maybe. But I use a tiny bit.
Okay.
And I don't know if this one,
Is
but
is that milk, or is that
No, it's
almond milk, or like
it's
oat
always
milk, or
like not milk. No.
non-dairy?
Yeah,
Okay.
non-dairy. Yeah. No, but I was trying to say nut, like nut
Oh,
milk.
nut milk. Oh, from
Yeah.
nuts. Okay.
But also no
Okay.
milk, non-dairy. So. So, it's saying shared benefits may help you lose weight, loaded with cancer-fighting antioxidants, may
Oh.
protect your heart health,
Oh, look at that.
enhance mood and brain function, improved liver health. Okay, no, but I
Oh my
want to
God.
know.
Does it say anything about it tasting like soap?
Yeah, because you don't like it, and
No, not at all.
I've heard like some people say it tastes like super, like floral,
Yeah,
but it doesn't taste floral for me.
Oh, for me, that's
so
what
that's
makes it.
weird.
I honestly think it's like a public bathroom soap.
No.
Yeah, it's terrible. The
like
taste.
Glade Toque?
Yeah,
Mm,
it's like the freshness of a flagged down cab.
ugh. um. So let's see. It says, both coffee and matcha may increase your energy levels.
Yeah.
Coffee typically gives you an instant kick, while matcha may provide slightly lower boost.
Okay.
Mm. Wow. It promotes oral health.
Okay.
It says,
How is that?
contrary to coffee, matcha may improve oral health,
Oh, because
which is closely connected with your general health.
Okay.
Mm. Let's see. No, thank you. Let's see. So, coffee's caffeine high wreaks more havoc.
What? Wreaks havoc. Okay.
Que es
Like problems, like chaos.
HAVOC.
Yeah, it's like chaos. Wreaks havoc, like
It
Wreaks
says
is like it
wreaks more
starts starts
havoc
chaos.
on the body.
Yeah.
I felt like if I was reading in another language. I've never heard havoc in my life.
Yeah.
It starts off with a blast and ends in a crash. Coffee
Really?
causes spikes in the adrenaline, glucose, and insulin levels, which in turn create a jitteriness, nervousness, and at least for me, often crazy hunger pangs. Okay, but I think this is a little bit biased, but I'll keep reading. And it says, matcha, in contrast, does none of that. It creates a calm alertness with just a sixth of the caffeine of coffee. There are no spikes and crashes.
That word I don't. Calm alertness?
Yeah, and I've heard that a lot.
Yeah, I mean it sounds like like if you're doing a pitch for matcha, like those are the keywords. Calm alertness. What is that?
No, but it makes...
What does that mean?
No, but I've drank both, and I would say it's a good way to describe it.
I just don't know what that means.
I mean, it sounds weird, but
it does.
look, when I drink coffee,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm like super alert, but I'm like shaking
Yeah.
because I'm not that good with coffee.
No, not at all.
And I get like super, I don't know how to say it. Like if I had more energy than the one that my body can resist.
Okay.
And when I drink matcha, like if I'm kind of sleepy,
Yeah.
I feel like it activates me. But
Yeah.
it's not like I'm shaking and super like alert, but in a bad way. Like I'm not like super paranoid about things.
Oh my God. Okay.
No, because you know
Hardcore.
that when I'm drinking coffee, I get like super
Yeah. Jittery, like they were saying.
yeah. And with matcha, it's like it gives me the boost to be in my natural highest energy.
Okay.
So I'm like super awake, but it's not like I don't feel weird my body. I'm just awake and it tastes amazing.
Yeah.
So
I've never, I mean, I don't feel, because I don't want to sound like those people that go like, well, I don't need it. Or, oh, like you're feeling like you're better because you don't do coffee.
no.
But I've never felt that. I don't know. I have this sort of natural sense of energy, which doesn't translate to anything that's like, beyond that. It doesn't mean that it's super cool, but it's just, I don't ever feel like, oh my God, I need like tea, or I need, like, I'll have tea when I'm cold or when I don't
Yeah.
know, but I don't associate it with like boost.
Yeah.
Like if I go 10 days without a tea,
You're
it's
fine.
not as if I feel, oh my God, why am I so lethargic? And
No, and that
what's
happens
going
to me
on?
too with matcha. I mean, I don't feel like I'm dependent because there's a lot of people that depend on coffee
Yeah.
for functioning.
Yeah. That's
So yeah, it doesn't happen to me, but I do feel that I can like focus more, for example. So I really like it. Have said, what is calm alertness? The ideal mental state is relaxed alertness. This is characterized by being fully aware and focused, yet with an effortlessly calm mind. Well, again, I'm a little bit biased, but I think that matcha does that because it also helps to de-stress.
Okay.
So it's cool.
Would this be a good moment to tell people that where you have a brand of matcha that's
Oh,
available
it's our painted
in ourpaintedlives.com?
No, it's a
Yeah,
joke.
our painted matcha.
No, it sounds like if I was
Yeah.
trying to sell something.
I
But
mean,
I
totally
really
unrelated. Completely unrelated.
I really think it's super cool. A cool drink. If you want to have it.
I won't. I just can't. If it tasted really good, I could
think it
I could do it. If it was
tastes
like
like
a green
heaven.
tea taste, or if it tasted like chamomile,
No.
or if it tasted like, I don't know, what else do I like? I mean, I could do jengibre, ¿cómo se dice?
Ginger?
Like ginger or something like that. Like I would be 100% with you. Like
No, but
completely
this
on
one's
board.
No, it
But not
tastes
soap.
so good.
No, it's soap.
Because I do like a latte matcha. So it's like oat milk.
But even that, you know that I can't. Even like with the like.
But
I
you
think
haven't
my
tried
body,
the oat milk.
Yeah, but
You've
think
tried.
No, I've never. You're right. I should try it today.
Yeah, you should try it. And it's creamier.
I should have like cereal for lunch.
Okay. Because I had chicken defrosting, so.
Oh, okay.
Ew.
Chicken and cereal. They go good.
Inside the cereal? Oh my
Oh,
god,
could
no.
you imagine?
No. Ugh. Oh, I was gonna say that I have it with oat milk and a
Yeah.
little bit of the creamer.
Yeah.
And the creamer is a vanilla creamer, like a
Oh,
vanilla
because
flavored
you
creamer.
love that flavor. Do you think that's
So
your
good.
favorite flavor?
Vanilla? No.
Yeah.
No.
Does it beat chocolate? Is chocolate a flavor? Let's call it flavor.
Well, for drinks, like if I have a latte, coffee, or matcha, I would rather go with vanilla. Because I think that other flavors sometimes overpower the flavor of the matcha.
Okay.
So I don't like that. I've tried also the caramel, salty caramel
Salty-
creamer,
Oh my god.
and it's super good.
What is that?
I like it. And it's not like super overpowering, so
Jesus.
that's good. Roxana Top said, I'm about to take a second pot of Kicking Horse Dark Roast.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I couldn't.
That's my
I would
mother.
be like trembling.
My mom has like 12 cups a day.
Oh, my mom too.
Yeah, my mom.
My
is like-
sister too. My
and
dad
her cups
too.
are like this big. My mother's cups.
Oh yeah.
You could swim in them.
Yeah, they're like fish tanks.
Yeah.
With a handle. They're so big.
Yeah,
so
it's
big.
ridiculous.
Yeah, but my mom has coffee too. And my dad all the time. And my grandma and my aunts.
Yeah, that generation for us, I feel.
Maybe my cousin too. She's here. Hi, Cacao Pelón. How are
El
you?
cacao pelón.
Se va a desconectar. Cami, ¿ustedes también son mucho de tinto?
Es la primera vez que le dices cacao pelón.
No, acuérdate que hablamos de los
¿Sí?
apodos y ella dijo
Ay,
que el de ella era
Cacao
cacao
Pelón.
y yo dije que era Cacao Pelón.
Yo creo que cuando ella dijo es cacao era porque quería obviar el cacao pelón.
Mi prima dice todos los días, o sea, no todos los días,
¿Le dicen cacao pelón?
sino días de apellido Díaz.
Ah, ya,
o sea,
ya.
yo soy de apellido Díaz.
Sí, con Z.
Todos
días
los días
Z.
con Z toman como 1000 tazas al día, sí. Y mi prima dice nada de tinto, jaja. O sea, ¿ustedes no toman tinto? No. ¿Y matcha? ¿Han probado matcha?
No, linda, eso es como...
Gran producto.
Sí, pero eso
¿Les puedo mandar una prueba?
como exótico.
No, mentira. No.
Estamos trabajando con Eva Colombia.
Sí, mi prima dice,
Nuestro-
sí, yo soy cacao pelón desde chiquita. Sí. Mi mamá todavía le dice así a veces.
¿Sí?
Sí, y a veces me dice, ay, hablé con cacaíto pelón.
Esto
Sí.
no está ayudando a nadie, ¿no? Esta conversación.
No, nunca, ninguna. Javi Hab said, relaxed alertness is the optimal state of mind for meaningful learning.
Wow, that's... I
Yeah.
don't know.
So that's...
Maybe I've always been relaxed alert. Maybe. I've not... Why not? You don't... I'm sure you don't need extra stuff in your body
No,
to
you
be-
don't need it. No, because I think that you can reach that like in an optimal state.
That sounds like me.
But that doesn't happen all the time.
No, all
like
the time.
sometimes you're like, or well, I'm talking for me.
Okay.
But sometimes I can't focus that much. Like if I'm a little bit sleepy, or not if I'm sleepy, but sometimes I don't know why. Like I can't, like focus that
Yeah.
much. So I think matcha helps me. But again, I don't feel like I need it. It's more that I like it and I love the taste of it. So now I'm used to drinking matcha every morning. But I haven't had matcha for maybe
12 minutes.
No, before. Because remember I ordered the creamer.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't able to get the creamer here.
So why is it so bad without it?
Because
Doesn't taste that good?
no.
Tastes like soap, maybe?
No, it's
Yeah,
fine.
tastes like soap.
No, it's fine. But I
Fine soap.
love it with the creamer. Because it gives it like a tiny bit of sweet. Because I never add sugar.
Yeah.
So it gives a little bit of sweet. And it makes the drink like a little bit thicker.
Yeah.
So
Like a thick soap. Like a thick bar of soap.
no, delicious. Delicious. Berika said good morning,
Morning.
evening for us. Today's timing is great because I have to sleep early, drawing along while drinking some oolong tea, which also gives a calm alertness. Ooh,
Oh
I
my
haven't
God,
had that.
that's the word then. That's what people should be aiming for.
Oolong tea, let's see.
I've never seen that here.
No.
I don't know if we could get it here. Oh, we probably could, but
No, y busqué la traducción es
super overpriced or
té de oolong. No, nunca lo he visto.
yeah. I'm sure you
Oolong
could get
tea.
it, but it's probably like super expensive here.
Oh, and also, I like to have my matcha cold.
Mm.
So,
That makes a difference?
yeah, for
Yeah?
me it does. Yeah,
Why is that?
because I love cold
Drinks? Yeah, better?
Yeah,
More than warm?
yeah. I think you're
I'm-
more of warm.
Yeah, I think
Like
I'm
you
the
love your
opposite.
hot tea,
Yeah.
and I can drink it, but I like cold beverages. So, Margo dice, me gusta mucho cómo construyes la imagen, cómo apareces desde la primera mancha y poco a poco se va definiendo.
Sí, esa es la idea para hoy. Como es muy atmosférico y como estamos tratando como de relacionar muchísimo la figura al espacio, entonces es importante que todo se esté entremezclando, como que no haya unos límites así muy...
¿Marcados?
Sí, como límites que sobredescriban la diferencia entre una forma y otra. Yo a veces entiendo, a mí me gusta la idea de un límite, pero muchas veces no me gusta cuando lo que está haciendo o digamos que la idea que está sembrando en nuestra cabeza es que las formas no se relacionan, como que uno empiece simplemente a pensar en el abrigo o en el piso. Y entonces como nosotros tenemos esa tendencia como seres humanos a nominar mucho las cosas, a tener que identificarlas y nominarlas como para comprenderlas.
Sí, y cómo separarlas también. todo el
Sí,
tiempo,
entonces, sí, ponerlas como en categorías distintas. Yo creo que cuando uno está pintando, si uno mantiene como todas esas categorías siempre dislocadas una de la otra, se puede traducir a una pintura donde esas formas no se relacionan. Entonces, hoy es como una manera de recordar que no, que todo puede lentamente irse relacionando y uno puede ir como modelando un espacio, una figura que habita ese espacio, que se relaciona con el espacio, porque para habitar ese espacio pues tiene que haber una especie de relación, como una... tiene que afectar, el espacio tiene que afectar a la figura tiene que afectar al espacio de alguna manera. Entonces es como la búsqueda de eso, lentamente, no hay afán.
¿Sabes qué me gusta?
Señora.
O sea, no es como para dejarlo, pero me
Los
gusta que en
Manimoto.
este momento no lo tapaste, que mi pelo parecía candela.
Ah,
Lo que iba a decir, o sea, parecía una llama de candela.
ya. No, es que no
Sí.
lo veía. De pronto se veía chévere.
Sí,
Ay,
sí.
de pronto.
No, no importa, o sea, era un
Voy a ver
momento
el
chévere. En
video,
el video lo ves, sí.
Sí, voy a ver
Pero
el video en ese momento, a ver.
estaba súper alerta mientras hablabas porque sabía que ibas a tapar ese momento ahorita.
¿Tú dirías que estabas calmada pero alerta?
No,
¿Lo describirías
estaba
así?
alerta y cero calmada. Estaba tratando de interrumpirte para decir. Em, Nuno Nuno said, same here, I can't drink nothing with caffeine. Makes my heart palpitation go crazy. Yeah, it happens to a lot of people.
Oh, I'm sure that if I had a coffee, oh my God.
No, and last time I was dumb. I mean, cuz I didn't have the creamer for the matcha, so I made coffee, but I made like 3 cups of coffee, and I was like, no, I'm gonna drink less, but I drank like 2.5
Yeah.
with milk, and it was so bad. Remember that I was telling
Yeah,
you
you
like,
felt terrible.
and I couldn't go to sleep. Remember?
No, yeah.
I had to go to drink to have a like a melatonin.
Melatonin. Yeah.
Melatonin, yeah. ¿Cómo se dice pepa?
Pill?
Yeah. So. Mm. Takashi was saying.
He didn't answer if he was
No.
our Takashi.
No, they didn't answer.
Okay. I'm going to believe that he is, just for the sake of me wanting to believe it. Not for anything else.
They were saying, Nicolas, you use on prime paper for painting, right?
Yes.
Does it mean it's not smooth or normal? Sorry, I couldn't get means even if I search it on the internet.
It's actually quite smooth. It's not quite hot pressed, super, Bristol ply smooth, like a 4-ply Bristol, 5-ply Bristol smooth. It's not a plate finish. The moleskin paper, but I wouldn't say it's textured. I would say it's a little bit in the middle, maybe leaning towards like a smooth finish, towards like a hot pressed finish, and that's how I would describe it, to be honest. So it's not like painting on one of those. What was the paper? The oil paper that people tell us about. I've seen it in some of my workshops that people use it.
No.
It's not Fabriano. It's oh God, I forget now. But it's not quite like a paper that's made for oil, and it's not quite like a watercolor paper at all. It doesn't have the texture of a watercolor paper, not at all. Could you check?
Yeah, cool.
Maybe
Cool.
maybe,
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Cool. Could you check to see if there's data, if they share it? Because many times they don't. Like how much cotton is in the moleskin paper, in the sketchbook, artist sketchbook? Maybe they say. Maybe. I mean, they usually don't share stuff like that, but maybe. Yeah, so I would say fairly smooth. If I had to answer like in a very simple way, fairly smooth.
I don't see it. Wait.
I think in their page they do have like they have like a little tech sheet, like a tech spec sheet
Let's see.
of their paper. They'll say the weight. I've seen that they say the weight, like the difference of the paper. I am super not sure if they speak about the cotton, if there's any cotton in it.
Let's see. It says. No. No, it doesn't say.
No.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Sometimes it's like paper composition
Yeah.
is almost like a recipe.
Like the recipe, yeah.
Yeah,
of
so
their
they
paper,
don't
so.
share that a lot. They're not super keen on sharing that.
And Takashi was also saying you can taste matcha everywhere in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Nanacha is a store that specializes in matcha and offers a variety of matcha ice creams and drinks.
Oh, that's
It's
heaven
expensive though. No, but we have
for Danny.
we have one here.
Yeah?
A Matcha.
Oh.
That's a place where you can get matcha. And you can get like matcha. I think they have ice cream or like frozen drinks.
Okay.
You can get
Soap.
like cookies, brownies.
Soaps.
Yeah.
Detergent.
But it's also kind of expensive, so because matcha is kind of expensive. Dan Dawson was saying, do you have any advice for pricing paintings early on in an artist's career? So while you answer, I'm gonna go make my matcha.
Oh yeah, this was impossible to avoid. You've been talking about it so much that it's Okay, so Dan, was it Danny? Dan Dawson? Yeah. Okay, so Dan, tough thing. I think it's not. There's not a one size fits all sort of thing, because I don't think that that we could just make a rule for pricing works of art. And the reason is that maybe you have a second job, for example. Maybe the artwork, you're not dependent on your artwork for your living. So that would be very different, than the reflection of pricing that a person that completely depends upon what they're making would have to do when, attempting to reach like a price that seems fair to you and to the, to the person, to the potential buyer, to the consumer. So I would say that that's the first thing. The difference in nature of those two instances is quite big. But let's say you do largely depend on what you're working on. That's a tough one, isn't it? Because, a lot of people won't really understand when you say, hey, it takes me a month to do a painting. For example, I used to do large paintings, maybe 80 by 60 paintings, and there was a time where I could do roughly that size or maybe a little bit smaller. I would do 2 a month, 2 of those paintings a month. But if I have to be fair, it's probably best to say I would do 2 of those month and a half. Or if, they were very elaborate, it would be a large painting every month. So, that would be a good measure to tell somebody, well, how much money do you make a year? And let's say they make, I don't know, let's do something that's a multiple of 12, $48,000 a year. I don't know. I'm just saying a number. So that means you're making $4,000 a month. So that means that if the person that's making 48 grand a year feels that their job is like, it's an okay job and they barely, they can barely make it. Like, for example, nowadays, $40,000 job in, like, let's say New York, which is where I used to work. That's not it is livable, but it's not a good paying job. It wouldn't be a good paying job. The same thing could go for San Francisco. Like, if you go to the West Coast and somebody offers you 40 grand, I'm sure that, people would laugh at that. It's like that wouldn't even cover rent. And you would have to live with 5 roommates and that wouldn't even cover rent. But that probably wouldn't be the same if you're living in, I don't know, in Tennessee. So, maybe that, if you're making close to 50 grand, it's like, oh, hell yeah. I can have an apartment. I can have a studio. So all of those things should be taken into consideration. But let's say that you want to make $4,000 a month and you're making one large painting a month, which is really nice. It's like, it would justify you having to put that painting on a gallery for $8,000 a month, right? Because you're going to get 50% of that. And we're not even speaking about taxes. So if you think about it, if you wanted to make $50,000 a month, $50,000 a year, you would have to sell a large painting for every month for $8,000 at a gallery. That's super scary, isn't it? That's like super, super scary. I'm sure that like if you ask somebody to go find anyone, that's why pricing art can be so weird, because unfortunately we live in a society that, when people go buy, I don't know, a bicycle or a couch or a TV, or when they're going to spend their money elsewhere, they're kind of fine about it. Like they're not going to be scared with price tags. But with art, it's like if they see $1,000 for a piece of art, they go like, oh my God, this is for rich people. Like, this is not for me. This is so, this is for another kind of market, but this is not for like regular people like me. And I think that we as a society have been fighting with that for, a long, long time. Part of our project was, part of the intent behind our project was to fight some of that, was to say, hey, why is it that we have, like, as a society, we have it ingrained in our brain that only rich people can buy art? Like, why is that the thing? Why is that a truth that we were willing to accept? Because what that actually does, even if it's sadly true in many instances, but what that actually does is that if you hear about that all the time, you're alienating that piece of, that part of society, because you're telling, inadvertently, you're telling that section of society, you are not supposed to buy art. It's not for you. It's just for people that are rich. It's for other people. And people have accepted that truth for many, many, many years. So it's very hard to try to re-educate people and tell them, no, we can buy art. And by we, I mean everyone can buy art. The thing is, if we want to believe that everyone can buy art, we all have to be in this together. So it's not just that you as a buyer have to have the willingness to buy art, but that people that make art have to have the willingness to start selling art to those people that at some point never considered buying art. I hope this is, I'm speaking with clarity here, but so the only thing that kind of starts to work if all these kind of gears start linking together, and that's why we started with a project that for it to be viable, commercially viable, we knew that we had to make a lot of art. If you're going to make everything cheaper, and by cheaper I don't mean cheap, because $250, which is what we sold for
2 years,
all of our first 2 years, certainly not cheap. $250 is still $250. That's a lot of money. So we are super conscious of that. It's cheaper in the sense that it is a price that challenges what the status quo, the pricing that is ubiquitous in the art world. So it was, taking a stand, and it was about saying, hey, we could do this. The thing is, we're going to have to work really hard to do this, and we're going to have to produce a ton of art to make this viable. Now, that doesn't have to be true for everyone, because I know that people say, well, that works, but you have to sell paintings constantly, daily almost, like us. And again, I would say, isn't that super scary? Like waking up every morning, and this was our truth, waking up every morning saying,
and
okay, let's try to sell this today. That's super, super scary. But I would say, how is that less scary than saying, I have to sell this painting this month for $8,000?
Yeah.
How is that less than that? Or how is it less than saying, I've worked for a year and a half and I have this big show coming up, and there's going to be paintings, some paintings are not going to be $8,000. Some of those paintings are going to be $20,000, $25,000, because you have to make up for that year and a half or 2 years that you've been working. Essentially, if you've worked for a year and a half and you were thinking of a life where you have $50,000 a year, you're going to have to sell $75,000. I'm sorry. You're going to have to sell $150,000 worth of work, because you're going to get half of that. So if you wanted $75,000 that year and a half, you would have to sell $150,000 worth of art.
Oh, and you're not counting taxes.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think you were going, but this is
I'm sorry,
before taxes. So add 19% or whatever, whatever. So this is super scary, super, super scary. And there's not an easy way to answer. But what I would say is like, we all have to find like a way that works for us. If the way that works for you is to communicate to your buyers that you put a lot of hard work, like it takes you a month and a half, 2 months to produce an artwork. And because it takes you so long, you are expecting to get $10,000, let's say. And that's why that's why an artwork from you costs $20,000 when it's in a gallery. Then great. But then I also feel that the onus is on us to communicate that that's the reason why you want to ask people for $20,000. I don't think it's terrible to ask for $20,000, worth of anything, but you have to make it clear why. You have to make it super, super clear why it is worth it to you, why you think you deserve it, and why do you think, like, in the long run, like, this is something that justifies itself for that price point. Now, the bad thing is, like, the more you spend on a piece, and I'm sorry I'm not painting, but it's kind of difficult for me to paint and talk about this at the same time. But the hard thing is, like, there's a sort of invisible threshold that if you cross that, then the proportion of people that can buy your work just diminishes, dramatically. So, maybe for some people it's $5,000. Maybe for some people it's $10,000. But as soon as you cross that little threshold, you're going to see that your potential art market just immediately decreases, like instantly. The people that were willing to buy your work and that felt super connected with you, and that at some level thought that you were accessible, are now going to say, okay, I'm happy for you, but this is not for me. I can't buy that. Like, Danny and I have price points. I think in very weird cases, we've gone over them.
Yeah.
But usually they're around $250, $350. I think almost 95%, probably even more of the artwork that we've bought falls under that umbrella.
And even if we pay more, we don't exceed that much the price. Because, we can't.
No.
Even if we love the artist.
Even if it's something that's super special, we'll say, like, oh, it was $500. And we'll, like, we'll kind of, press, like, our stomach and say, should I do it?
Yeah.
Because it's weird, but for us to pay $500, we probably have to sell 3 paintings just to cover the cost of that painting that we bought.
Yeah.
That is not taking into account any of your expenses, like living expenses. So it's super tough, isn't it? It's not just about a price tag. It's never been about a price tag. It's never been just about saying, hey, this is $100 and that's it. And you just walk away and just put a price that's you're comfortable with. No, because all of this revolves around your life. Like all of it. When we price something, we take into consideration our rent. We take into consideration like
our food.
Yeah, our food.
Our electric bills.
This is my responsibility, but
water.
this is ours in the sense that I pay for, someone for school and anything they need for school, for clothes, for food.
And their food and everything. Because it's like, we have to take into consideration everything we have as expenses. Yeah,
and as a family group.
Yeah.
So, and this is we're not even talking about materials, paint, brushes.
On shipping materials.
Shipping stuff. We usually lose money on shipping. So
also the things we've bought for streaming.
Oh, right. Our camera, our microphones, our lights, all that stuff. So, there's so many variables. I hope this isn't boring. Is it?
No.
I think people are not like super bored.
No, I think it's a super interesting conversation and one worth having.
Because artists are usually not open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you've heard that saying, Danny, like fake it until you make it.
Yeah.
I think that's the worst, like
Oh.
the worst thing that can exist in the art world.
Yeah.
Like if I was, if I heard that in a classroom where I was teaching, I would be like, I would challenge that immediately, and I would tell the people the person that was kind of spewing that nonsense to like immediately reconsider why they feel that is important, because it's not. It's bullshit. It's not. Like the best thing that we can do for ourselves and for other artists is to be honest. And if we're selling stuff, say how much. Say if you're selling it at a discount, say that you're selling it at a discount.
Yeah.
If you didn't sell anything in your past show, say that you didn't sell anything in your past show.
Yeah.
But we're so worried about shielding ourselves, about like protecting ourselves, because whatever we might say or we might project with our work, we think that it may damage the future possibility of somebody else buying it.
And also because we think that people buying other artists have to do with success. Like, oh, if I don't sell everything in a show, then I wouldn't have future buyers because I failed.
I just think,
like,
we buy, like, I think, I'm not going to say, I'm not preaching here. I don't want to say that we're talking from like this high, place, but I think that the way we buy stuff is healthy. So I'm not going to say it's the correct way. I'm not going to say it's like the way to go about it, but it's healthy. And the reason that it's healthy is just that it makes us happy.
Yeah.
It really is. We never check anyone's bio, or like, I never go into the about page. I don't know their gender, their age, their, where they're from.
Yeah.
If I get to know that afterwards, great. If I get to know that while I talk to them, great. But the one reason that we buy stuff is that we look at something and it moves us. It's like, oh my God, this is amazing. Like, my life is going to be better by just having the company of this piece of work.
Yeah.
That's how we see it. And then we talk to the artist and we ask them, hey, is it for sale?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm always like super direct. I'm always like, we just want to know if it is for sale. We just want to know the price, just to know if it's in our price range.
Yeah. If we can or can't.
Yeah. And I'm super fine with like admitting that, no, it falls, beyond our price range, and that's fine. But to be open about that and to say that's why you buy work, and that's why I think we sell work, I think that's super, super cool. But we never hide. That I was reading about stuff. I'm not going to name names, but a bunch of artists, if they don't sell stuff, they'll put like that it's sold in their webpage, just so that it seems like it's sold. Like,
but that would take the possibility of really selling a painting.
Yeah, to me that's absurd.
Yeah.
For us, it's like ridiculous. Like,
No.
we have stragglers. We've had paintings that don't sell, that I usually will give them to my sister, or like I remember the Ernie one in the bathtub. We gave to my sister.
Since you did it, your sister was like,
oh yeah, she
I
wanted
wanted.
it. Yeah, and I was like, you can have it. I mean, I told her, give me a couple of days to see if it sells, and if it doesn't, it's yours. And the one of Freddy Rincon, I sent to Camilo Carreño, because I know he loves football too.
Yeah.
So, and he's been super, super nice and super supportive. And I know that him as a Colombian, like, he would appreciate that painting a ton. So I sent it to him. But, we did that busted tape. It hasn't sold, and it's fine.
And it's fine.
Oh, it's totally
fine. And I think
fine.
it's also cool because sometimes people say like, oh, I want to buy something and nothing's available.
Right.
And it's also cool to say, oh, there's something still available.
Yeah, and if nobody likes it, it's
that's
like,
fine
it's
too.
okay.
Yeah.
Like, I liked it. I like painting it, so I'm cool with that. But so never lie about prices or about price points, or just, that's not cool. That doesn't help anyone. Trust me, it doesn't. Like, the best thing you can do is just have clarity.
Yeah, and it also distorts a lot the idea that other people have about selling art, or like success in art, or like living from selling art.
Exactly. You're not just like protecting yourself by saying, oh, look, everyone's going to think I sold everything. You're damaging the perception of other people, like what you were saying, Danny. Like, younger people are looking at that and saying, fuck, I need to sell
Yeah, like I need to step
everything
up
when I have a
'cause-
show.
Yeah,
Like, if not, I'm not good enough. I'm never going to be good enough. Because
Yeah.
look at this. All the people that I admire, they sell everything.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
anyways, that's I went on a rant there for
No,
like
I think it was a very
20 minutes.
No, a cool conversation topic, like a really needed conversation topic.
Yeah.
Rachel Jones and Art said, very useful and an interesting perspective. Liad said, this is a great conversation about finances. ¿Sí se dice así?
Yep.
Finances?
Yep.
You could start a Ko-Fi account or super chat to get donations during streams.
What is Ko-Fi?
I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
We're the worst streamers, Nicolas.
Or is Ko-Fi the thing that people always tell us about?
No, I've never heard.
Is it? It sounds like co-financed.
Ko-Fi app. Accept donations and memberships. No fees.
I don't know what that.
Buy me a coffee.
Oh, like John does. Like, buy me a cup of tea.
Buy a copy for... ¿Qué? ¿A copy? Buy a coffee for Sophie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like an app.
Okay, but it's patrony
It says
in that sense. It's like,
the
hey, if you want to
free-
support me, send me $5. Or send me $1.
It says the free, friendly way to accept donations, memberships, and sales directly from fans.
That's wonderful. I think that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That could be a lot of help for a lot of people.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I love that we never know nothing about
No.
like the internet.
Honestly,
artist
we
world.
stumbled upon the internet.
Yeah, that's true.
So it was like a banana peel, and we just stepped on it.
Yeah, and with everything. I mean,
Yeah, that's pretty much us.
with recording the videos, I didn't know how to edit. So with
Oh, yeah.
editing, with selling things online.
I mean, look at our first video. Look at, well, my first. 'Cause
No, but that was super
when you stepped in, they immediately got better. But my first videos, oh my god.
But I did an online class to learn how to edit.
Whoa.
And I remember I was like taking notes. I
Yeah.
have the notebook. And with the first video, I was so nervous. And it's so cute because you were like, hey, everyone.
Oh my god, I didn't
this
have a
is going
voice.
to be, and I went like super full graphics.
Yeah.
So I was like graphic here, graphic there, and your tone was like this.
Meme here.
Yeah, and it was like meme,
Where can I put a
joke,
meme?
joke, and you were like super plain with your tone.
Yeah.
So it's funny. I love it.
Well, we had to go through that, I guess.
Yeah. No, I really love it. I think it was, at least for me, it was amazing since the beginning. Iwan said, well, good morning, but I was here since 9 a.m. Hola,
Nice.
Iwan. Pando 2130 said, awesome. Most artists throughout time survive selling reproductions, prints, and books. The public determines the price, and it is not proportional to the work invested in the painting.
Yeah.
Liad was saying, oh, you weren't kidding about the morning stream. Hi, good morning. Hi, Liad. Takashi was saying, thanks for answering, and I'm probably not the same Takashi you know because I only use this name on YouTube.
Oh, okay. But, regardless. I'm sure you're as awesome as they are.
Hola, Dani Nicolás, soy Mafe. Hola, Mafe.
Grande, Mafe.
Sospecho que van a ver el partido del Inter-Liverpool. Un abracito.
Pero ¿por qué?
100%.
¿Por qué esa sospecha, Mafe?
¿Por el horario?
Sí.
Quizás. Anselmo Domínguez dice, ¿qué es el matcha? El matcha es un té verde.
Señora, hable de su producto.
No, pues
señora.
a ver, yo no sé mucho, pero les voy a contar
¿Ah?
lo que sé. No, a ver, el té matcha es un té verde, pero creo que la diferencia es que, o sea, la diferencia con los otros tés es que no se...
¿No es
o
que
sea,
lo dejan más tiempo o algo así?
No, es en una temperatura especial y cuando está verde la hoja,
Sí.
lo que hacen es triturarla
Sí.
para sacar el polvo. Entonces no es como que secan
¿Estás
las
triturando
hojas.
con la mano? Es que te
Sí,
oí
estoy
como si
haciendo-
estuvieras haciendo una
sí.
mímica allá.
Estoy
Ahí también lo
Em,
oigo.
no, que el té normalmente viene es como seco
Sí.
y el matcha lo que hacen es cuando está fresco lo trituran y es un polvo como súper finito y ese polvo uno lo echa en agua caliente y lo revuelve, tiene que revolverlo como para que suelte todos los beneficios y es de un color como verde súper brillante, como súper vivo. Muy rico y muy lindo.
No.
Eh, Mafe dice por el horario y porque también estoy emocionada. Sí, o sea, Mafe también se va a ver el partido.
Muy bien, muy bien.
Yo quiero, a ver, espera.
No sé si, honestamente no sé si Luchito juegue.
No, yo no
No
creo.
creo.
Yo creo que juega Manny.
Sí, no, 100%.
¿Mm?
Mm, y no creo que entre tampoco. O sea, tendría que ser algo muy, muy particular para que entrara. Como, incluso como que se lesione o algo, o se sienta Mané. Pero así que yo diga que creo que va a jugar, no, no creo. No creo. Pero no importa. O sea, es un equipo que he apoyado durante muchísimos años y lo apoyo, obviamente lo apoyo más porque está Luisito, pero tengo la paciencia para saber que en unos años, si sigue jugando así como está jugando, va a ser titular indiscutido.
Momentico, estoy mirando si ya está el lineup.
No, no creo. Ahorita hasta ahora no creo.
No lo veo. No lo veo, pero vi en una noticia que decían que Klopp estaba hablando de Mané. O sea, que obviamente va a estar. ¿Esto de cuándo es?
Pero creo que eso fue cuando volvió de la Copa Africana.
No, porque decía de hoy.
¿Ah, sí?
Sí. Bueno, aunque es que las noticias, bueno, ahorita reviso bien, pero es que las noticias a veces son más mañosas porque ponen la noticia hoy y es como recapitulando lo que dijo
Sí.
tras la copa de...
Sí, sí.
Es puro
Lo
clickbait.
consienten, lo querían consentir mucho. No, igual es un jugador que quiere, o sea, es un profesional que quiere jugar. También está viendo que le pusieron, acaba de comprar. Imagínate uno jugando para un equipo y el equipo se gasta 60 millones en un jugador de tu puesto. O sea, que juega
No,
literalmente en
pues
tu puesto.
yo ya sentiría que esa es la carta de despedida.
No, y pues
Jue
a
madre,
uno,
qué
a mí se me
susto.
prenderían todas mis alarmas
De
como
que tengo que
diciendo,
jugar
sí, me tengo que
1000 veces
matar en
mejor.
todos los partidos.
Mm, Mafe dice que embarrada que no vaya a jugar, igual soy nueva hincha. ¿Hincha? Sí, hincha con H.
Pues sí,
Es que no escribió hincha sin H y luego entre paréntesis hincha con H.
me encanta,
Entonces sí
Mafe,
es
me encanta.
hincha con H.
El Liverpool recibe a todo el mundo con los brazos abiertos.
A los hinchas sin H y
A
con
los
Hs.
hinchas sin H, sí.
Soy nueva hincha del Liverpool, entonces más me
Uy.
vale estar pendiente, sumar partidos vistos.
Tranquila, solo diga You'll never walk alone. Solo escriba cuando termine cualquier cosa que diga, solo ponga YNWA.
A ver, haz tus cantos.
No, no, no. Uy, en el estadio, Mafe, es que
El de Mané.
tuve la fortuna. Pues que Mané es como, oh, Mané, Mané.
Ese es mi favorito. Tú siempre
Sí.
haces así antes de los
Eh,
partidos.
pero
Lástima que no te vieron
cuando
el
fui al estadio,
movimiento
uy, casi yo no podía, no podía. Es muy lindo, es muy, muy linda esa experiencia.
Sí, increíble. Y lo
Sí.
que yo te decía, o sea, fuiste a ver al equipo de tu corazón en el mejor momento del equipo.
Sí,
Entonces,
y empató con Brighton, pero bueno.
pero están en un momento increíble,
Puta
o sea, no
vida.
es como que uno diga,
Ah, no, sí.
el Liverpool era bueno, lástima ahorita.
Ah, no, sí, sí.
Em, sí,
Se acabó. Se acabó todo.
no. Rex
Later.
Long Beach
Yes.
said, hello from France, bonjour. ¿Cómo se dice?
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Oh, so I was right, bonjour.
Yeah, très bon.
Will you film the making of the painting of the 100 artist project? That would be awesome. I subscribe to this. Oh, so thank you for the subscription.
Yeah. So we are. I don't know if we're gonna do all of them, but for sure we're gonna do a bunch of them because
Yeah.
it's gonna be super fun. So yes.
Mafe dice, Liverpool no discrimina mala ortografía.
Nunca.
Eres hincha 100%.
Muy bien.
Sí, Nicolás es hincha con H mayúscula. ¿Te gustó?
Sí, pues no, pero bueno.
¿No?
I'm going for like cheeky specifics on the coat. I don't know why. I think it's a little premature, but I want to see what the coat looks like with a little personality, and to see if it's too much.
Liad said, I'm not a morning person. I just woke up. What time is it there, Liad?
4:30 in
Because
the
sometimes,
afternoon.
yeah, sometimes people are like, oh no, I'm not a morning person. I get up at 12. So, I want to know. And no judge. I mean, I
No
was like that.
judgment, no.
I was like that before. Now I would say, and I can, like, I know that I can say it, that I'm
Okay.
a morning person now.
I think so. I think you would fall in on that category.
Of course. I mean,
nowadays.
my alarm sounds 6:40.
Yeah.
For me, that's morning person.
Yeah, that's,
I mean,
For,
for
me, it's like, okay, you're fine.
no, but you're 4:30.
Yeah.
So you're like a midnight person.
No.
Like closer to midnight than to the morning. So
When would you say early morning starts? Like if you were out and it was 3 in the morning, would you say it's early or it's super late?
it's super late.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for example, when I was working,
Yeah.
I thought that if I was back home maybe 4 a.m.,
Yeah.
it was late. But then if I was like 4:35, I was like, that was the morning.
Oh, so for you that's the cutoff point then.
Yeah.
It would be like 4:30 a.m.
Well, yeah, more 5.
5?
Like 4:30 is like being super late, and then 5 is like now it's the other day. So for you,
Oh, but you know me. I don't do this like, you know. I think birds. When I would hear birds, it's like, oh my god, it's the morning. It's early morning. Like anything before that, it's late. But if I hear birds chirping, oh my god, it's early morning.
Noel C. dice, saludos a ambos, estoy emocionado por la conversación con Elisa, es tremenda artista. Sí, ay, no hemos dicho.
No hemos dicho.
Gracias Noel por acordarnos. La conversación con Elisa sale hoy a las 3 de la tarde. Ya está programada por si quieren ir a mirar, poner el recordatorio. YouTube les acuerda porque va a haber una premiere para la conversación.
Es una conversación,
Sí,
¿no? O sea,
pues es una conversación súper casual. Es como lo que estamos teniendo acá Nicolás y yo.
Exacto.
Pero pues igual muy chévere. Muy
Que además
chévere.
es chévere porque yo no había hablado con ella. O sea,
Sí.
me había escrito con ella, pero nunca habíamos hablado.
Ujú.
Entonces, y es chévere. A mí me encanta que cuando uno va a conocer a alguien, uno puede comenzar a hablar como si lo conociera. O-
Como como sin formalidades todas chistosas, sino normal. O sea,
Sí.
tuvieron una charla, hablaron.
y yo de pronto
casual.
soy malo en eso, que no digo como, bueno, para los oyentes que no te conocen, que yo detesto esas cosas. Bueno, para quien no te conoce.
No, pues o sea, eso
cuéntanos un poco.
no, y eso se ajusta
Ble,
más.
ble, ble.
No, ahí tampoco.
A mí no
Eso
me
se
gusta
ajusta
eso.
más como a una entrevista, pero es que esto no tiene formato de entrevista, sino que es una
Conversación.
conversación. Sí.
Conversación.
So, we were saying that today at 3 p.m.
Eastern time.
Eastern time, yeah,
Yeah.
we are going to
Kickoff time, if I have to be honest.
Kickoff time? ¿Qué
Yeah.
significa eso?
Kickoff is when the match starts,
Oh,
3 p.m.
yeah. So at 3 p.m., the conversation Nicolas had with Elisa is going live. It's scheduled in our channel, so you can turn the notifications if you want to check it out. And we were saying that it's not like an interview, but it's more like a casual conversation.
Yes.
I think it's super interesting. I really liked it, and I think that she was super nice.
Very nice. She's
So-
and she's incredible. I mean,
Oh, super talented. I
she's
mean,
one of the
we
most.
don't even have to talk about
No,
her
no.
talent. It's like,
But if somebody doesn't know her, like you should Google her.
oh,
For me, I think for us, I don't.
Yeah.
I never like to speak for you. Danny,
no, but I
think-
always know that when you speak for me, it's because you know that we've had these conversations
Yeah.
before. Like, you know what my standing point is.
yeah,
So-
she is one of the most talented drafts people
Yeah,
out there. Like,
ever.
in any
So
industry, I
talented.
feel.
Yeah.
So, just a joy to talk to her as a human being and not just say, "Hey, you're an amazing, a drawing. Let's talk about drawing." I think that's fine, but I think it's super interesting to know the person. So,
Yeah, so if you want to go check it out, it would be live later today. So don't miss it.
it's super simple. It's a Zoom conversation. So you're gonna see both me and her, and we
Some
we just put on the
pictures of-
side like a bunch of her images. So
yeah, super super simple, but
yeah,
that's how we roll. So
that's OPL specialty. The
Rex-
bare minimum.
no,
I'm kidding.
and
It's
you know,
fine.
maybe it doesn't mean a lot for a lot of people, but I loved having to edit another video that has our intro, because I miss our intro a lot.
I missed the.
Yeah. No, you do like a weird sound. It's
What? You're adding something there. Oh my god, you're
No.
adding something there.
no. So yeah, you can check it out later today. Rex Long Beach was saying Liverpool playing tonight. Yes.
Go Reds.
Marciel said, huh? You're very early on. What happened?
Maybe
We wanted to try
Early
the
bird.
morning session today.
tomorrow too.
Mm,
Maybe baby.
maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe. Margo Delgado dice, ¿qué opinan del pequeño formato? Últimamente es en lo que trabajo, pero tengo la impresión de que la obra pequeño es menos valorada, como que no
Mentira.
es suficiente.
No digas eso.
No, a mí me encantan
Me
los
fascinan.
formatos chiquitos.
A mí-
Incluso la pintura que yo hice es chiquitica.
Sí.
Chiquitiquitica. ¿Tú la tienes acá?
Está ahí debajo, lindita.
Ah,
Está
bueno.
con la otra.
Es que la voy a mostrar del tamaño.
Sí, está justo con la otra. Están las parejitas ahí.
No sé si tú quieres hablar algo.
Danny is looking for.
Because I wanted to show the size.
Oh, be careful though.
Yeah. So it's like a tiny.
Well, it's not tiny, but
the face,
I mean, it's a small painting. But we did a couple of in that
in that format.
when we started. It was super cool.
Yeah, and I love it. I personally love it. Like, I feel that tiny format
Yeah.
sometimes makes what you want to say. Like,
Yeah.
if you choose it wisely, it can be super powerful.
Yeah.
Because it also can feel like super intimate. So
Oh, Angela Sung has those paintings on coasters.
oh, the coasters,
Yeah,
so good.
and I adore those.
So
like,
good.
I wouldn't want those to be bigger.
Yeah, and
There's
we have
no-
them.
We have 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love them. I love them as they are. Absolutely adore them as they
Yeah.
are.
I also, like, I always think that if you're choosing a small format because you think you can say something also with the format,
Yeah.
it like
Becomes super
wait,
powerful.
but why are we talking in English? The question was in
Oh,
Spanish.
go back to Spanish.
Margo, qué pena, algo nos pasó y estábamos era hablando respondiéndote
Yo te
en
sigo,
inglés.
yo te sigo siempre.
No, estaba estaba diciendo que la pintura que yo hice para el lunes es chiquita, es en un formato bien chiquito. Y estaba diciendo que a mí me encantan esos formatos y que creo que... bueno, también estábamos hablando que hay otra artista que se llama Angela Song, que hace en unos, ¿cómo se llama eso? ¿Portavasos?
Sí.
Como en unos portavasos de madera, unas pinturas y son súper lindas. Y el formato, o sea, el formato le suma muchísimo a las pinturas que hace. Y yo estaba diciendo que yo siento que siempre y cuando sea como intencional que uno decida ese formato, o sea, si tú tienes en mente, es que quiero hacer, o sea, esta imagen creo que se vería increíble en un formato grande, pero pues me conformo con el pequeño, pues ahí de pronto se quedaría corto porque estás buscando otra cosa, o sea, estás tratando de decir otra cosa con el formato, pero si no, yo nunca creo que el formato pequeño se queda corto. Incluso estaba diciendo que siento que a veces es más como íntimo.
Sí, a mí me fascina.
A mí también me encanta.
Y además para muchas personas también es como una ayuda porque no todo el mundo tiene un espacio para una pintura enorme. O sea, una pintura enorme, digamos, hablando de pinturas, puede ser súper poderosa, pero pues no todo el mundo puede colgar una pintura enorme en su casa. Entonces, toca tener eso en cuenta también.
Jesús de la Osa dice, Nicolás, ¿siempre te viste The French Dispatch? ¿Qué te pareció el artículo del pintor?
No la hemos terminado.
No, tenemos que terminarla.
Pero lo que nos vimos está preciosa. O sea, es Wes Anderson. Hoy acabémonosla. Creo que terminamos en la última historia.
Sí.
No, pero es Wes Anderson, o sea, al 100. La parte del artista de Benicio del Toro es una locura, es espectacular. Del artista en la cárcel, ¿te acuerdas, Linda?
Sí.
Es una locura.
Buenísimo.
No,
creo que esa es de la que te está hablando por lo que dijo, que qué tal te pareció el artículo del pintor.
Ese es
Sí,
genial.
porque ese sí lo vimos.
Y Benicio del Toro es una locura. No, ese es perfecto. Como dibuja a la guardia, a la policía. Es increíble, es increíble. Yo no me acuerdo cómo es el nombre de esa actriz. Que
Uy,
sale,
no, yo tampoco.
Ella sale en James Bond y sale en el juego de Kojima. También.
Takashi was saying, the other day, I saw the work of a famous illustrator who had collaborated with Nike, Pokemon, and other companies, and it looked familiar to the work of my favorite photographer. So I superimposed the picture and the photo to verify, and the lines overlapped completely.
Oh, wow.
When I made the accusation on the internet, other people started investigating and found out that all of his work were traced and taken from other people's works.
Oh.
Now, one after another, contracts with famous brands and companies are being terminated, and it's a big problem. In Japan, it became a news. It is unforgivable that they were making money by selling other people's works as their own originals. What do you think about these copyright problems?
I mean, to that degree, well, in commercial art, I would say it's a little different than in art. So in illustration work, I would say it's a little bit different because I think things like copyright are just completely magnified. And you're totally right. I can't understand how art directors didn't check.
Yeah.
At
And like
some point?
big companies.
Yeah. Usually art directors, even if they're bad, sometimes they're terrible, but even if they're not great, they know about art or about illustration. Like, they know about the world they move in. So usually they would be able to recognize, because it's in their best interest to know these things. So, by the way, I'm moving everything to the right. I just had to move that. So I would say that conversation there, the tone of that conversation is a little bit different than in the art world. In the art world, we have a word for that, which is appropriation. And it's a very kind of slippery word. I mean, it can morph into a lot of things, and it doesn't quite signify that there's no boundaries, that every single artist has the ability to disrespect copyrights But well, that is not true. I think that it is very true that appropriation is part of the history of art, of picture making. So it's a little more malleable in the art world. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if somebody used someone else's work for a painting.
But if they're saying it's a one-to-one tracing of another artist's work,
but
I get what you're saying.
Lichtenstein, I mean, Roy Lichtenstein did that.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying, but you know that I've always had like a.
I know, but
it's
collage
not
work
cool.
works from other people. Andy Warhol used to do that also, worked from the work of other people. Like, I don't know. I just, as a painter, I would say it's not as easy to just say you shouldn't do that, period. I don't think the conversation is that easy. So,
Liet said, copyright is a complicated problem. At what point does something becomes transformative?
right. Legally, it's such a strange place. It's so weird. I mean, I feel for the judges that have to make judgment on these things, because it's not easy, not at all.
Mafe dice, es preciosa esa película, yo creo que es para repetírsela varias veces.
Ay, muy bien, muy bien. Vamos a terminarla. Bueno, aunque uno ya sabe el fin, ¿no? El editor muere, pues el dueño del periódico, el editor
Pero
muere.
¿y tú por qué estás spoileando todo el mundo acá?
Esta es la primera escena.
Pero no
La primera
spoilees.
secuencia es que es...
Pero no spoilers porque si hay gente que no la ha empezado a ver.
Ah, bueno, pero
No,
bueno.
no.
Está bien.
No,
pero,
spoilers no, gracias.
Pero pues
Nunca.
creo que no estoy diciendo nada que está por fuera de
¿De spoilear?
lo que sería como el... si alguien le... O sea, una
¿Que a uno le hacen
sinopsis de la
spoiler?
película.
Mentiras, te estoy molestando. Cristian dice, hola Dani y Nico, disculpen, ¿algún curso en línea que me recomienden? Llevo ya 3 años pintando, pero pues no he podido darme el lujito de un curso o clases. Y pues ahorita que puedo me gustaría.
Uy, el de Amy.
Ay, sí, bueno, es en inglés. No sé si Cristian hable inglés, que pues eso también pues es un punto bien importante.
Sí, tocaría preguntar, ¿cuán cómodo se siente Cristian con el inglés?
Sí, porque ayer estábamos hablando que hay una artista muy chévere que se llama Amy
Amy
Erickson,
sí.
que va a dar un curso con Warrior Painters.
Sí, se ve súper chévere.
Y es un curso largo.
8 semanas, un día a la semana.
Sí, son todos los sábados, 8 semanas.
¿O domingos?
Creo que es sábados.
Te creo a ti.
Creo. Ay, no, ahora espérate. Siempre yo, abriendo la bocota. A ver. A ver, miremos y miremos. Dice que son 8 semanas. Así, los domingos.
Uy,
Empezando
me
el
acordé.
6 de marzo. De 1 p.m. a 4:30 Pacific Time. Y dice que cuesta $700.
¿700?
Sí.
Sí, es costoso,
Sí.
pero para el tiempo, para 8 semanas, 8 sesiones, está bien.
Y
la
son de
verdad.
3 horas y media cada uno.
Sí, la verdad está bien. Está
Y
bien.
la verdad es que eso
Y es
dice
una
que la
súper
clase,
artista.
sí, y no es una cosa tan grande, como que es chévere porque creo que también puede ser como mucho más personalizado, porque son 10 estudiantes.
Ah, qué chévere.
Entonces, pues si de pronto Cristian se siente cómodo con el inglés y con como que el precio está dentro de su rango, ese sería chévere. Kavus Keshavars said, your mornings is absolutely nice for me here
Awesome.
in the UK.
Oh, great. Yeah, for our UK family.
Please carry on same.
Oh,
I mean, no
nice.
pressure.
Nice.
Marciel was saying painting the new hat and coat on Danny. Yeah, but they're not new.
I don't know if they're new.
No, they're not new.
Yeah.
Emily was saying,
And I went heavy shape, Danny. I thought I was going to do kind of atmosphere, but the shapes are so nice that I
Yeah.
just want to push them. So
Emily was saying, what do you guys do before a stream every day? What's the schedule like? I like that question. So for today, because today it was a morning stream, so it was a kind of different.
yeah, but let's see.
So today,
So it's
tell me your routine, and I
4:30
tell
for
you.
me.
Yeah.
Because Samu, they pick him up at 5:30 ish, a little bit before that.
Mm-hmm.
The school bus. So if I don't wake up, Samu won't wake up. We have established that.
Yeah.
We have noticed that.
He doesn't even have an
Oh,
alarm.
not an alarm. Yeah. And his body doesn't even have an alarm.
No.
I mean,
Oh yeah, the alarm can sound and sound and sound and sound,
Oh, yeah.
and he would like keep dreaming.
Oh, he's fine.
Yeah.
What was the matcha thing? Calm alertness?
Yeah.
I think Samu is calm.
Without the alertness.
Yeah, just only calm.
Sleepy calm.
Yeah, he's fine. So, so we have to wake up Samu and just help him get to a point where he is he can open his eyes and just go to school. And Fer, so as soon as Samu leaves, 5:30, I wake up Fer. And she also just takes a shower, gets dressed. I do breakfast for her. Then I walk downstairs with her just till the bus gets here. And then I come up and, today I printed the permits and I forgot to put them in the slips. Oh, sorry. Printed the permits and I forgot to put them in the slips of the FedEx
Yeah.
packs.
So when
So-
I tell you my morning, you would know why that's important.
Yeah. So I printed those. I had to take a photo of a painting that was leaving today. So I did that. Was going to see if I could work on my conversation painting, but didn't because we were doing this early one. So we'll see if I work at in the afternoon or at night.
After the match.
Yeah. Had some breakfast. What did I have for breakfast today?
I don't know.
Oh, like yogurt and granola and
Mhm.
some apples in it.
Ooh, sounds good.
Yeah, and it's actually really good.
It's really good. I
Um,
love it with banana.
Yeah, but we
and
don't
like,
have bananas. So
Oh,
we
we
ate
run
all
out?
the bananas. Yeah.
And
So
honey.
I should get. Yeah, and I put a little bit of honey in
Yeah,
there.
amazing.
So healthy, but not so healthy.
It's
A
healthy.
little sweet, a little too sweet. it
No,
was.
it's healthy.
I think I went crazy with the honey. So
It's not bad for your health.
that was my morning.
And my morning was, I had the alarm at 6:30 and I pressed snooze until 6:35 or 6:40. Then I woke up. I came here to say hi to Nicolas. Then I tried to do a game. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want
You want spoilers?
nothing. Yeah. So I tried to do a game.
Very popular game. For
No, don't
some
say it, don't
months.
say it, don't say it. Because I don't want to have, like, I haven't finished it. So I don't want to have any, like,
Spoilers.
trampas. Yeah. So I did that, or I attempt to do that. Then I did a matcha with my new creamer. Then I went to take shower.
So riveting stuff, by the way. I mean, we are.
Okay.
No. I'm just saying that our lives are just riveting.
And after that, I went to FedEx to ship all the paintings we had.
For this week.
Yeah, and I arrived there, and I realized that the permits weren't there. So I had to call Nicolas, and he had to send the permits to the person that's super, like a super nice guy that
Yeah.
helps us in FedEx.
Yeah, he's very, very friendly with us.
Yeah, so he was kind enough to print there the permits, and then I came back and we took the picture.
Did some
of today's
modeling, yeah.
painting,
Did some
yeah.
modeling.
Did some modeling, yeah.
Kicked ass there.
Yeah. And now we're here. But in a daily, like when we do the streams on the evening,
Yeah.
we usually, I mean, the mornings are the same. So if I don't go to FedEx, maybe Nicolas goes, or if it's not a shipping day, we just like hang here. Sometimes I try to make the permits for the paintings online, or if it's my turn of the correspondence, I paint. Or I edit a video. Like yesterday, I was editing a video, the one of Elisa. And we have lunch at 12.
Like a geriatric home.
Yeah, and then we set up everything for the live stream. And
Yeah.
then that's it. I mean,
Riveting.
it's not like a super... I was gonna say interesting, but no. I mean,
I think our
I
life
think
is
it's
great.
interesting. Yeah,
I think our
love
life
it.
is great.
But it's not like a super upbeat life.
Oh yeah, it's not like 4:30 yoga, then swimming,
Oh yeah.
then
then
bird
horse-
watching, then
yeah.
I plant a tree, then I take care of my figs,
Yeah.
then no, then
Yeah.
we walk the 3 adopted dogs that we have.
Yeah. Then I go to the mall.
Yeah. Well, but to only buy local stuff that
Now you're making a bad joke. Marcial was saying you need a permit to send postage. We
for
need,
art stuff.
Yeah, we need to have a permit from the Minister of Culture.
Yeah, the Ministry of Culture.
The
here.
Ministry of Culture here in Colombia to ship the paintings. So yeah, we have to do that, but it takes some days. So we have to do the permit online, and then we have to print it to have that shipped with the paintings. So Takashi was saying the illustrator has yet to issue an apology, but several people in the past have had their works stolen by him, erasing any evidence of questionable plagiarism. And now it's all coming to light.
Oh, this is like systemic. So
Yeah,
this is
that's
something
terrible.
else. Yeah, this is.
And I do think it's terrible because imagine you like seeing that the person who stole what you did
It's like super successful.
is like sell that image to Nike
Yeah.
or to
like a big,
Pokemon
like a
or
big
something super
contract.
big, and you're like, wow, I haven't even sold the thing I did.
Yeah.
Like I have to try and get the money for my rent.
Yeah.
And he has a contract with Nike.
Yeah.
So,
that's tough. That's super tough.
Not nice. That's terrible. Margo Delgado dice, gracias por responder en español, medio entiendo el inglés, pero tengo que concentrarme mucho para seguir la conversación.
No, antes disculpas porque en la mitad del camino
No sé por qué además nos fuimos al inglés.
Sí.
Margo dice, ¿podrían decirme el nombre del artista que mencionaron que trabaja el pequeño formato? Ángela, no entendí el apellido.
SUNG.
Ah, sí.
Pues, o sea, hay miles. Hay miles de artistas que optan
Y hay
por
uno
formatos
muy
pequeños.
chévere que se llama Alfonso Álvarez, que era un artista que nosotros queríamos muchísimo, un amigo artista, que es increíble y trabajaba en formato pequeño. Entonces también si quieren mirar, muy chévere.
Oye, Lindita, ¿me puedes hacer un favor? Es que te escribí ahí en el celu.
¿A mí?
Pensé que lo tenías ahí.
Ah, yo vi esto llorar, pero...
Yo vi esto vibrar, pero...
Ay.
So I'm trying to make sense of the proportions of my painting, because I know I'm sort of in the middle of between shapes and atmosphere and like this kind of overlapping atmosphere, I would say. And I'm trying to recognize the character that would have. So, but I'm a sucker for shapes. So, as soon as I saw the different, like the character of the shapes in the coat, I was like, oh, I'm doing shapes right now. Like I'm pushing shapes. It's not great to. It's not easy. I'll say it that way better. It's not easy to just change kind of, mid through a painting and say, oh, it was about this thing, but now it's going to be about something else. That's super tough. Ideally, you kind of want to have clarity at the beginning and then be able to adjust things as you go along, but not change the character of the painting. So, gracias, Lindita. Just having some water, thank you. So that's I'm kind of in the middle of that right now.
Rachel Cleary said, "Hello.
Hey, Rachel.
Do you do any other things aside from painting? Like, do you use coloring pencils?"
Oh, yeah. I mean, so this is an invitation. Maybe Rachel doesn't know the maybe our other videos.
Yeah.
Or
so
maybe
let me Google the weeks we did.
Yeah, so Rachel, we in this channel, like right now we're doing lives, but in this channel we've done edited videos. We did over 400 edited videos of content for the last 2 years, and they are paintings that would obey different themes.
Or drawings.
Yeah, right. Images, let's say then. Mm-hmm. And some of those images were actually done in gouache, and some of those images were actually done color pencils. So, yeah, I'm not saying like I don't want to paint it like our Painted Lives was all about just tons of different techniques. But if you go into the very deep rabbit hole that are our videos, you'll see that there's a lot in there. There's a ton of different ways of approaching painting. There's a ton of techniques. Some of the paintings are driven by formal qualities, and others are like much more expressive.
And drawings too.
Yeah. So, invitation to check those out.
Yeah. So, let me. It was week 8. So, where do I get the link? Oh, here. Share. Copy.
I like how you're narrating your clicks.
Close tab. No,
there
I'm
we
joking.
go. Yeah, everything.
And here it's week 8. That was getting to know you. So it was all color pencil drawings.
Week 8?
Week 8, yeah.
No way. That was our first time that we did color pencil?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That was early.
Yeah, super early. Liad was asking, are any of the colored pencil drawings or gouache paintings going to be in the Kickstarter book?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, and now that you say, Liad, let me also copy the link for anyone that wants to check out the Kickstarter so they can do it.
Oh, I think that was Liad's smart way of and me, I felt like an idiot. I was like, of course, Liad. I didn't pick up what you were putting down, Liad. My bad. Like we said, no commercial instincts on my part.
There we go. Oh yeah, and it was a plug because Liad said Marcelo was saying looking good. I'll have to watch the replay later to see the beginning. And Liad said, Marcelo, have you seen their Kickstarter art book? 200 pages. Pages, not paintings per slay, but pages.
Per se. Okay, now he's been Liad has been trained. Officially
Yeah.
trained.
And Marcelo was saying, hell yeah, Leah. I got it on day one. Was waiting for that book for a long time.
Very nice. Oh my god.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you both.
You guys are earning your money.
Rachel Cleary was saying, do you watch any art YouTubers? James Gurney, I would say.
Yeah.
Because I don't see a lot of
But I do watch David Finch, who's a comic book artist. I
Mhm.
actually enjoy him quite a bit. For painting ones, I mean Stan Prokopenko's channel is also super cool, and for the past couple of years he's been inviting people over, so that's really nice. Who else for an art channel? Not many, I have to say. It's a shame. I probably watch more football channels and video game channels
No,
than.
it's fine. As we talked some weeks ago, I think that I don't know why, but sometimes we used to like categorize our social media
Yeah.
to like different things.
Yeah.
So Instagram is art, and for you, YouTube is like soccer and video games, and that's fine too. So
You're totally right.
Marciel was saying there was a gallery in Italy, if I'm correct, who sold a batch of paintings by Jeremy Mann and ran away with the money.
What? No
What?
way. Oh, dude, I have to ask him about that. I'll write to him and ask him about that.
No, that's terrible. But did he put like a
Cause that's like,
demand or something?
yeah. I mean, that's that's breaking the law. So that could land somebody in jail. So that's not a joke.
Wow. Oh, it was a long time ago. It says 256 weeks ago. But
Okay, so about
he
5
did
years
a
ago.
post, yeah, that says painting stolen. This is the second of the 9 paintings that I gave to the Italian gallery. Oh, I hate that they don't let me see
Oh,
the
it's
Instagram. Yeah. Who to the Italian gallery in Milan, who has sold them all, and months later is still withholding payment. Oh, it's like a super long text. I don't know. I hope everything went.
but maybe it cleared up.
Maybe, yeah.
I'll ask him. I mean, we're not friends, but we've shared messages, so it'll give me an excuse to write to him.
Marciel is saying, "What's Atelier? I'm sorry, is good on YouTube and East
Oh,
Oak
yeah.
Studio."
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, he's an incredible teacher. Yeah, Jeffrey Watts is fantastic.
Rachel Cleary was saying, "When did you start your hobby of art?"
Maybe not hobby, like education. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not offended by it, but to be completely honest, don't worry about it. But I would say hobby for me is video games.
Yeah.
Or hobby for me is watching, playing soccer or watching
But like
soccer
art
or
is
football.
not only your profession, but
That's my life.
like
yeah.
your life. Yeah,
Yeah,
your
this is-
work.
like everything in my life revolves
What
around
do you do
art.
for a living?
Yeah.
So.
And the way I see the world, the way I understand the world, like all of it revolves around art. So, and specifically painting. Like if you ask me, I the first thing I would say is I'm a painter. So, but in my case, it started super young. My mother's also an artist, so that feeling of art being part of life was just very, very quickly sort of presented to me when I was young. And yeah. So I would say that it's always been a part of my life. And then I went to school in New York at School of Visual Arts, graduated as an illustration major, worked as an illustrator for a short time, and then came back here to my home, Colombia, to paint full time. And that's what I've been doing for the last, I don't know, long time. And also worked as a teacher, as an educator in the
As an art teacher.
as an art teacher at the fine arts faculty in
Yeah.
a very big university here. So yeah, so it's always been part of my life.
Ryan Webb was saying, you've got to check out Cartoonist Kayfabe on YouTube.
What is that?
Uh,
Cartoonist?
Cartoonist Kayfabe.
Oh, 100%. I'll do it. Yeah.
Kaifabe.
Thank you for the suggestion. Like, I'll check them out today for sure.
I'm gonna leave the name on a tab so you can check it out later. Mi prima dice, al fin compraron bocadillos y pan de chocolate. Pan
No.
o chocolate ayer. Ah, no, o chocolate ayer quedé antojada. No.
No.
No, preferimos que se quede en antojo.
Sí. No, y yo que estoy como... Yo no sé yo cuántos años llevo a portas de una dieta.
Ad portas, qué
Ad
formalidad.
portas. Como ahí como enfrente de una dieta y no la logro, jueputa. Tengo una voluntad terrible. Entonces, cada vez que me antojo de algo, el antojo es más grande que mi voluntad. Es terrible. No puedo. Yo no sé si hay seres humanos como yo creo. O sea que no podemos. No es... No sé, cuando yo era joven y a uno le sobra energía, pues sí, nadaba y hacía de todo ejercicio. O sea, una locura. Uno tiene como más... El día es más largo para uno cuando uno es joven.
No, pero yo creo que, o sea, yo siento que yo soy como tú y siento que es más bien muy poca la gente que tiene como la disciplina para tener una dieta súper balanceada todos los días.
Pero es que es mucha gente además y hoy en día uno los ve y es como... O sea, son artistas y después uno los ve y dicen, hola, estoy haciendo un triatlón aquí en una isla. Y después los ve uno y están sembrando un árbol
No,
porque
pero-
se fueron a una comunidad
pero-
para que les
sí,
enseñara
pero-
a comer con cosas
Pero
sostenibles.
ahí también estás viendo,
Y plantan
no,
una-
pero estás viendo la vida
un
de
jardín
Instagram.
en la terraza del apartamento.
No,
Entonces,
porque-
hola, aquí estoy con mi tomate que crecí desde
Bueno,
hace 3 meses.
Pero
Qué
estás
pena.
en la vida de Instagram. O sea, esa no es la
Sí.
vida real tampoco. Uno no
Sí,
sabe
no sé.
detrás qué hacen.
Sí, no sé.
O sea, eso es como también uno comerse el cuento entero de lo que ve en Instagram. Pues no.
Sí, entonces yo veo eso y yo soy como, no, yo no, ¿por qué soy tan menos?
Pero igual yo tampoco querría ser así.
No, yo sé, yo tengo problemas. Tengo como...
Pero a ti te gustaría ser así, como Samu Fer, vamos a correr esta carrera.
No, yo creo que
Acompáñenme
estén tranquilos mis hijos, que sean
y
felices.
vamos al huerto y luego vamos a... Por eso yo nunca te vería en algo así. Entonces, es que es muy charro como uno a veces se compara con cosas que ve en internet. Y si uno se toma un segundito para de verdad pensar, oiga, yo quisiera que esa es mi vida, la respuesta casi siempre es no. Entonces, no creo que uno se deba dar duro por ese tipo de cosas. Que
Pues
uno
o sea,
puede
no,
comer mejor,
obviamente no me
sí,
molestan
que uno
aspectos
puede...
de toda esa vida porque pues no, eso es súper, o sea, en
No, no, no.
últimas están promoviendo una vida súper saludable,
Sí,
balanceada.
pero lo que digo es que no por eso significa que eso se tenga que ajustar con lo que es tu vida.
Sí,
O sea, y yo creo que sí, lo que estaba diciendo, uno puede aprender a comer mejor, uno puede aprender a, no sé, hacer un poquito de ejercicio, no volverse pues, no sé, un atleta profesional, pero como ser un poquito más balanceado, pero eso no significa que uno tenga que irse pues al extremo así, no sé. No sé. Ryan Webb was saying about the cartoonist kayfabe on YouTube.
okay.
Ryan was saying it's a channel about classic comic books and the art style in them.
Oh, dude, so cool. Awesome.
They also talk about art books by different comic book artists and their additions.
Oh, dude, I'm so gonna watch that channel then. That's awesome. Thank you for the suggestion. I didn't know that. Wasn't familiar with that channel.
Nuno said, I did my first color drawing from watching your videos. Super grateful for Nicolas and Danny for making these lives and videos accessible.
Oh,
thank
dude,
you,
thank you.
Nuno.
Thank you for your words. That's awesome.
Yeah. Marcelo was saying, nice hat, Danny. Thank you.
Killer hat, yeah.
Funny how the colors looks completely different from the ref photo and the Danny cam. Yeah, it looks like gray here. It's like super desaturated.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah.
the light here
it's
always looks
our
weird.
webcam is
Yeah.
just horrendous.
No, it's fine.
I
For
mean,
what
yeah.
it is,
I mean,
it's
it
fine.
follows the mantra of fine
Yeah.
that we cherish, but
And I can recognize myself in the camera. It's not like I see and I can't
Well, I
understand
mean-
who's there.
I mean, yeah.
not-
If you were there and people were saying, "Hey, Nicholas,"
Yeah. So
that's a terrible camera, but
so it's good enough.
good enough.
Liet was saying Chelsea Lang is great and she was on Proco's channel
She's very good
not
painter.
so long ago.
Yeah, she's a very good painter.
And he said Alpi Effie, spelling is wrong.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah,
also
yeah.
great.
Alpay Efe? Is he Spanish? I think he's Spanish, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, you've seen him. He does like very sharp paintings.
¿Cómo se escribe?
Alpay? I think it's Alpay. I follow him. Yeah, and his voiceovers are super elegant. He's got the silky voice for the voiceovers.
No tengo ni idea.
Yeah, I've shown his work to you. He's very sharp. You know, he has like a tight drawing. I think he projects his drawing, which is fine. Like
This?
is not. Yeah. Yeah, it's like super sharp.
No, I don't know if I've seen him before.
Little of Alex Konevsky in the managing of the like Mark Tennant, Alex Konevsky managing of the edges. But he's talented. He's super talented. He's really big. I mean, all these people have like channels way bigger than ours, and I don't see how we're gonna get bigger than we are right now, because we're zero. Like our content is zero. You know, we don't do anything that can blow up, that can
That
become
can be,
like super viral.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we don't title our videos like you know, in a very like catchy way,
Yeah.
even if it's deceptively catchy. So I don't know. I always see those numbers as like super like inaccessible to us.
Maybe we're gonna
But I like it. I like that our
Maybe we're
channel's
gonna-
like small.
maybe we're gonna blow up in our amazing TikTok, which is like growing so much. I mean,
How many people? How
let
many
me
people?
check.
I'm gonna say.
I know
Oh
I
my
hit this.
god! Yeah, that's terrible. I'm gonna say we're in the 30s still.
We have 44 followers. I mean,
Oh my
so if
god!
you want to check it out and be the
I'm gonna-
follower number 45,
You know,
it's our painted lives.
you know what? I think we should change our focus, and we should totally just from now on just do TikToks.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense for us.
They have like it's a platform where we have the most resonance. So
I think we are relevant, as they
super-
say.
I mean, we're
know?
the hot topic of TikTok right now.
Hot topic, yeah. I mean, the fact that we say stuff like hot topic, we are the hot topic.
What's that? Why is it
TikTok?
like super old?
Well, you
to
sounded
say?
like a grandma, yeah.
Articulated hot topic.
Who's the hot topic?
Marciel said that's because TikTok is for cats.
For cool cats.
Berika was saying, I discovered the channel after the Hellboy painting.
No way, nice. The Helmi? I think so.
No, because oh yeah, Hail Me. The other one was Red
Yeah, but we didn't. I did that
Red
one
Fan.
just for myself.
Yeah, no, because I was thinking like, no, but you didn't record that.
Well, you
And
know,
then I remember the Hail Me.
the thing is, the Red Devils, that has like a little story. Because he's not quite a devil. Like his father was a demon.
Mm-hmm.
So, but, and he's essentially a demon. But technically his father was the one that was a demon. And, you know, he's not quite the devil. His father wasn't the devil, like really.
Mm-hmm.
The devil actually is in some part of his storyline. Is Marcelo Peralta, is he with us right
Yeah.
now? So I think Marcelo
Well,
is like
he was like
yeah, Marcelo's
some
like a
minutes
really
ago.
big comic book fan, so he could correct me if I'm messing something up. But so he's not quite the devil. But, you know, when you see Hellboy, he can, you know, he grows horns. The thing is, like, he just, you know, saws them, chops them off. But he looks like the devil. So and he's red.
Oh, and Marcelo is here.
So
They're saying I'm here.
so Red Devil, if you see somebody like that and you think Red Devil, the Red Devils, you know who the Red Devils are? Manchester United.
Oh yeah.
Those are the Red Devils.
Yeah.
So that's why I said, you know, he's not a Red Devil. He's a Red fan. So that was my inside joke. Super stupid. Doesn't matter to, you know, nobody needs to
No,
care
and you
about
did
that.
the YNWA.
Oh yeah, you'll never walk alone.
Yeah.
So.
So I got it from that when I was doing the permit a little bit late. Marcelo is saying, I'm here. Can I talk about it full spoiler?
Hellboy story? Yeah. I'm super. I think broad strokes. Yeah, I'm super aware of Hellboy story. But specifics, I don't know if there's a storyline where the devil is there. Where yeah, but you can. Yeah, for sure. Go ahead. Go crazy.
Mauricio Hoyos dice, hola Dani y Nico. No
Hola.
estoy muy enterado sobre el nuevo libro. ¿Podrían porfa explicarme cómo puedo conseguirlo aquí en Colombia cuando salga?
No es bueno, ¿la quieres explicar, Dani?
Sí, no,
Yo
pero
puedo-
por donde empezaste, creo que iba a empezar yo también. Y es, lo que pasa es que esto se llama un crowdfunding, que es como una página donde uno apoya un proyecto que quiere que se vuelva realidad.
como una plataforma.
Exacto. Entonces, a ver, voy a adjuntar el link
¿Y
para que de
Kickstarter?
pronto...
¿Cuál era el nombre? Discúlpame, de la persona.
Espera. Mauricio Hoyos.
Mauricio, Kickstarter es una página enorme. Es la página más grande del mundo para la financiación de proyectos, de todo tipo de proyectos. Pero pues se usa en el campo editorial para financiar libros. Es súper común para financiar libros.
Sí.
Tanto que nosotros ya hemos hecho un libro que se financió mediante la plataforma de Kickstarter
Y
otro libro
mediante
que se
Indiegogo.
financió mediante la plataforma de Indiegogo.
Exacto.
Pero, ¿quieres tú seguir?
Sí,
Dale.
como quieras.
Dale, tú.
No, pero entonces lo que íbamos a decir es que no es como que vayamos a imprimir los libros y los libros después están a la venta para el que quiera, sino que vamos a imprimir el número de libros que la gente compre antes. Es decir, quedan 25 días para la campaña. Si a Mauricio le interesa o si a cualquier persona le interesa, puede ir a la página y comprar o el libro, que el libro cuesta $100 más el envío, o hay una opción que se llama edición de 100 artistas, donde Nicolás va a pintar al artista que ustedes elijan en una pintura de 10 por 10 pulgadas,
O Gato Salvaje.
o el gato salvaje de
Un
Margaret.
chiste, sí. Es un chiste interno,
Sí.
tranquilos.
Y ese cuesta $500 más el envío. De ese solo hay 100, por eso se llama 100 artistas. Y ustedes van a recibir eso después. Es decir,
como-
esto
Es
la
una
fe-
preventa.
exacto.
Es
Es como una preventa, pero no es como que vaya a haber la preventa y la venta, sino que la producción se va a hacer solo bajo el número de personas que haya. A la fecha, digamos, tenemos 308 libros. Si la campaña se cerrara hoy,
¿Pasamos los 300?
Sí.
Fuck.
si la campaña se cerrara hoy, se imprimiría pensando en
350 libros.
Sí, pero no lo decimos 350 como pensando en venderlos después, sino pensando en si hay algún problema con los envíos, la producción, pero la idea es que solo se va a hacer una serie limitada de las personas que apoyen la campaña ahorita. Entonces, pues
Sí, con
sí.
base en el número de personas que están
Exacto, sí,
financiando
es que
la
no quiero
campaña.
como que cuando dices 350 la gente diga,
Ah, sí, no, no,
entonces
no,
va a
no,
haber
no,
50
gracias.
para
No,
la
no, no.
venta, no,
Sí, ahí explicaste perfecto, no.
sino que
Sí
eso es
hay...
como para prever cualquier accidente, cualquier
Exacto, por si
problema que haya con los
exacto.
envíos. Pero no es porque vaya a haber más para la venta después, tampoco va a haber una reimpresión
No.
después, no va a haber nada de eso, sino que el momento, si la gente quiere adquirir el libro, el momento para adquirirlo sería de hoy a 25 días, porque pues después de eso no va a estar el libro disponible.
Y no se trata tampoco de generar como una escasez artificial. No, no, no.
No,
No, porque eso es súper canalla y
no,
eso, créanme, que nosotros también como consumidores vemos eso y eso es como, ay, chao. O sea, no me afanen para comprar un libro,
no,
chao,
no,
gracias.
no, y es que incluso hemos hablado mucho sobre lo difícil que sería para nosotros vender posteriormente, o sea,
Sí.
imprimir el libro y vender después, porque nosotros vivimos en Colombia y los envíos se tienen que hacer, los vamos a hacer desde Estados Unidos. Entonces, si después de que hagamos todos los envíos, nosotros vamos a ir allá y vamos a estar por ahí un mes en Estados Unidos haciendo todos los envíos. Pero sería muy complicado si después, no sé, en enero del 2023 se vende un libro, no tendríamos cómo hacer para enviarlos. Primero, no tendríamos cómo enviarlos desde Colombia, porque el envío saldría absurdamente caro, entonces no sería negocio.
Pues
Y
no sería, o sea, para
rentable,
la
¿no?
persona, no, porque digamos que ahí quien acepta eso es el comprador, pero la verdad hay un punto donde el comprador dice,
Sí,
perdón, tengo que pagar
$100 de
sí,
envío.
$100 de un FedEx, no, gracias.
Sí, entonces sería muy complicado y también pues, sería imposible viajar a Estados Unidos a enviar un libro cada vez
Sí, la
que...
logística no tenemos como...
Exacto,
Porque es
entonces
que esto lo vamos a editar nosotros y lo vamos a... Lo
enviar.
vamos a editar nosotros, lo vamos a diseñar nosotros. Estamos mirando si lo imprimimos acá, de pronto estamos contemplando la posibilidad de imprimirlo aquí en la Panamericana,
Ujú,
pero por precio y todo, lo más probable es que lo imprimamos en China.
ujú.
Entonces, cuando uno suma todo eso, pues sugiere que es un proyecto chiquito porque nosotros no estamos trabajando con una editorial ni con, o sea, nadie nos está haciendo el libro, somos
Ujú.
nosotros. Entonces, para nosotros es simplemente decir, oigan, queremos hacer un libro, pero estas son como las condiciones sobre las que podemos hacer el libro.
Ujú.
Es simplemente eso.
Sí, sí,
No,
sí.
pero de nuevo, yo sí quiero que queden claro que nada de esto es como una... o sea, no hay una artificialidad aquí para
No,
generar una demanda. No,
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 no.
no.
Es simplemente como queremos hacer un proyecto. ¿Cuál es la única manera como podemos nosotros manejar este proyecto?
Sí, es más como que estamos siendo súper transparentes
Sí,
con lo que podemos hacer del libro.
exacto.
Porque tampoco está bien uno vender la falsa expectativa de que de pronto después, porque sabemos que por logística no podríamos después hacer envíos. Si no se hace un envío en masa, ¿cómo se va a hacer?
Envío.
¿Qué?
Es que dijiste en vivo. En vivo.
Envío
Sí.
en masa, ¿cómo se va a hacer una vez esté ya la producción del libro? Pero sí, ese es el libro. Ahí está el link por si quieren revisarlo. Y, y sí, quedan 25 días por si quieren ir a mirarlo. So Marcelo was saying,
Yes.
Hellboy is the son of a demon
Yeah.
general from the Hell Army who lives in the Hell City of Pandemonium,
Yeah.
and a woman that is the descendant of King Arthur.
Yeah. That's
So
why he's the
he-
rightful heir of Excalibur.
So he is the half demon, rightful heir of England.
Of the king of, yeah, rightful heir of he's king of England.
Marcial was saying, that sounds about right, Marcelo. There's still a demon on the throne over there. And Marcelo said, no, Marcial. In Hellboy in Hell,
In Hellboy in Hell, yeah. He kills him.
his father is already dead.
Yeah.
Hellboy killed Lucifer
Yeah.
and then went on to kill every demon.
Yeah.
You can say Hellboy was the bringer of apocalypse to hell and not earth, so it was prophesied.
Yeah, he had the prophecy that he was gonna, like, it was prophesized that he was the one who was gonna bring apocalypse to Earth. Like, he was gonna kill humankind.
Yeah, no, I get it. I was just doubtful
Oh,
of
okay,
how
okay.
to read prophecy. Prophecy. It's a hard word.
Froststroke.
Prophecy.
Prophestroke.
And Marcelo said, Hellboy gave the throne of England away
Yeah.
and did the same thing in hell. He gave up both his birthrights.
Yeah.
He's more of an executioner than a king in hell. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great summary. Excellent.
Kavus Keshvars said, your channel is genuinely fabulous for contemporary art lovers. You don't need to be anything more or even bigger.
Oh,
Just
thank
to
you.
say my idea. Respect for all. No, that's so nice.
That's actually how we feel about it
yeah,
too.
thank you, Kavus, because that's how we think about our
Yeah.
channel. Like,
If you-
we love that,
If you ask
how it
Fer,
is.
she would give her right arm for us to have like the little 100,000
No,
YouTube
not the
plate.
100,000. She would be happy with the, because she always said, I remember when she said like, oh, this YouTuber had the diamond one, which is like 10 millions, and I was like, fair, and she was like, do you think you're gonna get it? And I was like, no, 10 million
Yeah,
subscribers.
but she has no
She
clue.
has
no,
no
but
idea of what
if we had like
that
something
means.
that YouTube sent us,
Oh,
she would like I told her, would you take it to school? And you should have seen her eyes. It's like, oh my God, I am the most popular person on earth this day.
and
in
I'm sure
school.
that she's like, oh, my father's a YouTuber, like
Yeah.
super proud of
Yeah.
it, like.
How many followers? Oh, 20.
But sometimes because that happened, I don't know if you remember, but some months ago,
Yeah.
she asked about our followers, and we were like, oh, like, you can see in the page. And she went there and she was like, oh, 27 millions? And we were, what? No,
Yeah, because she
27,000.
thinks like the people that she follows, they're in the millions.
Yeah.
So I think she thinks that if
She
you're a
just saw the
YouTuber,
27.
you're in the millions.
Yeah.
Like you're immediately in the millions.
Yeah, so she was like, oh, 27 millions. That's amazing. And we were like, no, 27,000. Fair. Yeah. Ariel Celeda dice, hola gente linda. Hola Ariel. Beauty Art 01 said hello. Hello Beauty Art 01. Rex Long Beach said, I live in the city where Ingress was born.
Ang.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
No. A lot of
Ang.
people here in Spanish say English. And
Yeah, no, because I remember in school, like in the university,
Yeah.
we saw that, like we saw art of Ang
Yeah.
in class, and they said Ingres. So
Oh, if it was Ana Maria, she would have been like Ang.
yeah. They're saying there's even a small museum dedicated to him. What's your opinion on this artist?
Oh, he was enormous. Enormous. I mean, I'm much more romantic than neoclassic. So I'm not team David or Ang. I'm much more Géricault and Delacroix. So I am way more like just a sensibly driven painter. But Ang was enormous. I mean, he's one of the most amazing painters in history. Now that you mention it, you know, Danny, we were discussing it this morning.
You're gonna say
We have to plug it at some point. It
Okay.
can't just be like, hey, we showed up.
okay,
Do you think we could do it Friday?
but you
or
think we're gonna do it live?
we should do it live? 100%.
Okay. Oh, 1,000%.
Oh,
Yeah.
1,000%.
So we have an idea
Yeah.
for an extra video.
Maybe
on
Friday.
Friday, maybe.
Maybe. Because Friday is Danny's day off. So I don't want to. So we'll figure this out. So if it's not Friday, we could maybe do it Saturday, like super relaxed video Saturday.
Hmm.
Uh,
But I think that Friday would be perfect.
okay,
Like-
that's your decision. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
No, I'm good with it.
Okay, but we'll talk about it just so you don't feel like I'm putting on the spot
Yeah.
here.
So let's say maybe Friday or Saturday, we want to do like a kind of like a funny
It's all
super
in
informal.
jest. Yeah.
Video
But have you guys seen like the tier? What was it that Samu called it? Like tier tier maker, maybe.
Yeah.
Tier. So
It's
people, you know how people are rating everything?
like ranking, yeah.
Yeah, they're ranking everything. We're
We
gonna
wanted to-
rank
Art.
painters.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
not all of art.
I would love to do it with paintings, not painters, because it's
Ooh,
a very
paintings
broad.
is tough.
I would love to do it with paintings, because I have painters
Yeah.
that have paintings that I love and other that are like meh. But I would love
No,
to
but
be.
we could put a list together that's, you know, a very generalized
No.
list of painters.
We should talk about it because I think that paintings would be better. Because we're not saying, oh, this human being is an F, but we're saying
no, okay.
this
No, you know what? You're right.
painting, yeah.
Like,
'cause
and in
I
that
don't
way,
want
we
to-
kind of separate the
human
artist
being.
from the.
Yeah, we're talking
Yeah.
about the painting.
But
not
let's put
the
some ground
person.
rules. So one painting per painter.
If you want
So we
to.
have to find like the painting for the painter. That's kind of tough too, by the way.
No, because it also would be super interesting to put like the same artist with a very cool painting and a meh painting.
No, but not meh paintings. Like we should put really good paintings.
No, 'cause
I
then
feel like let's
everyone-
judge them at their best.
Because every painting would be in the like A
no,
tier.
of course not. No. What? I have like my top 5 favorite paintings ever. And if I make like a top 5 favorite paintings ever, that means that the others are below that. That's the, we're doing this.
Well,
We're
we
doing
have
this.
to plan more.
Yeah. Well,
like-
not so much more, but
Yeah, but
we're doing this.
but we're doing it. So you're welcome to join us.
In the official ranking
Official art ranking.
of paintings and painters in paintings.
No paintings.
Painterings.
No paintings.
Pa-
Official painting rank.
Best paintings ever.
No.
I would love that.
Maybe we would
That's our
go
breaking.
viral.
That's how we go. That's how we break the glass ceiling. Finally.
Nicolás Gasparotto dice, Dani y Nico estaba viendo el video del link, viendo el link del libro, el video de ustedes hablando del libro Possibilities, y
Yes.
tengo una pregunta.
Sí.
Hay una posibilidad,
Ah.
muy buen uso de palabra,
Sí.
de tener alguno de los otros 4 libros.
No.
No,
Desafortunadamente ya no.
no. Pero
Lo
hay
mismo
la
que pasa
opción
con
del
este
nuevo
li-
libro.
Sí, pero lo mismo que está pasando con este libro pasó con los otros libros que, o sea, por razones distintas, o sea, nosotros habíamos guardado algunos libros de nuevo también para tratar de solucionar problemas que hubiera habido con envíos anteriores. Esa era como la única razón por la que teníamos libros. Y nosotros, para ser honestos, cuando fuimos hace unos meses donde mi hermano en Houston, mi hermano había guardado 11 libros de los anteriores.
Ujú.
11. Y por esa es la única razón
Por la que pudimos
por la que
ofrecer
pudimos-
eso.
Pero la única razón por la que mi hermano tenía 11 libros es porque cuando yo me fui de ahí, después de haber enviado todos, le dije a mi hermano, Alex, guárdame estos libros por si hay algún problema
Sí.
y que tú puedas enviarme unos libros. Incluso mi hermano fue muy amable y me envió, yo creo que alrededor de 4, 5, 6
Sí.
libros de personas que no habían recibido el libro, se les perdió por el correo, cualquier cosa. Entonces, esa es la única razón por la que existían esos libros. Pero lo normal, lo que ha pasado con las publicaciones es que no existen más.
Leah said, Danny, you should rank YouTube artists if you want to get more traction for the channel. No, because we want to make it for fun. And again, I think, and I'm happy that you agreed on that, because I don't want to. Well, something happened to the camera. I'm sorry. There you go.
Kicked it?
It just like went down, kind of fold, but I don't know why. Maybe I kicked the
it's sad.
desk. No, but I was gonna say that I'm happy that you agreed on that, because I don't want to rank people, because I don't think that that's nice. I would like to rank the painting, which
Okay.
is.
I mean, it's hard for me to separate painting from artist, but
No,
I totally get you.
I mean, in the evaluation you can make that, but I don't want to say, as I said, like, oh, this artist is an F. Like, I don't want to give a ranking to a person,
Oh.
but to the painting.
Okay.
So I'm happy
I mean,
that
they're
you're
dead.
happy with that.
They're dead, by the way.
But are we gonna do all dead?
We
Artist?
we should. And that's an easy way to not have to, like, you know, you're not, like, nobody could take this personally. Although
But
I'm sure
again-
that many people will take personally if you talk badly about whatever artist they like.
But again, I would like to do it with paintings and not painters.
Yeah, but you
so
know,
I'm happy you agree with that. And now I'm kind of forcing you to agree.
yeah, you went with that. Yeah, I'm
No,
like,
because I started saying that I'm happy that you agree with that.
But would
Now
you
I
have-
feel like you're
but
changing.
can
with-
you speak badly about a painting?
Yeah.
Like, if you are willing to rank something, Danny,
Yeah, because you're.
you have to be willing to put some paintings that are some people's favorite paintings in the F category.
No, I'm fine with
Oh,
that.
okay,
And
so
I'm
good.
fine of criticizing the painting.
Yeah, great.
So of course I'm fine with that.
But
I
you
mean,
could criticize the human being. Like, Gauguin was an asshole. Like, period.
but let me be more comfortable.
Yeah, but
Because I
you
want
know,
to
there's
rank
people
the
that are
paintings.
objectively, like, you could objectively criticize.
Yeah.
Like Caravaggio, you could objectively criticize him as a human being. He was
But
terrible.
I want to rank the painting. So we're gonna do painting ranking.
Okay, so yeah, I have to agree on this because this doesn't happen without Danny. So if Danny's not fully on board, we're not doing this. So
Ariel Celeda said, whatever both of you do is good for me, but it's important to do things that help your channel. You are interesting people that I like to listen. I bet a lot of people watching thinks the same. Oh, thank you. But I as you said, I'm not like concerned of
I know.
numbers.
We were, you know, we have never sat down and have a conversation about how to grow, how to make our channel
which
grow.
I think is good in the sense that we don't have headaches thinking about the numbers in our channel.
No, we
Like,
never
we're
lose.
happy. We're super happy with what we have. We think there's a lot of people here, and we also really, really think that it's like a super healthy community. So, yeah. But thank you, all of you guys that are super concerned or like interested in our channel growing. Maybe, as I said, maybe our TikTok is the one that's gonna be
It's
viral.
gonna blow up
So,
some point.
I mean, buckle up, TikTok. Here we
It's gonna
come.
be a long ride and uneventful ride.
Marcial was saying, at the moment I see 2,800 followers, so I guess it's growing. Oh no, because I was saying that the thing that happened with Fer, it
Yeah.
was like some months ago. So, yeah. Maybe when that happened, we had like 10,000 or something like that. And she was like, wow, 10 million? Yeah,
We just
Just
said a
said
number.
a
Yeah,
nu-
just
yeah,
said a
number.
number.
Uy, me sonó el estómago.
Nobody
Como la
can
boca
hear
del
that.
estómago.
Yeah, nobody can hear that. It's not as if you're talking and it's like.
Pero sí sonó como.
Yeah, nobody's gonna hear that.
Asif dice, me va a tocar escoger entre pagar arriendo o el libro. No, pues Asif, el arriendo. ¿Qué pensaste que iba a decir? No, pues Asif,
Margarita
el
que le haga un
libro.
gato. Que cuando el gato.
Cristian dice, una pregunta para ambos, pero principalmente para Nico, que lo mencionó, porque no puede separar una pintura del artista, suponiendo que se perdiera toda memoria de Rembrandt, ¿no
Mm.
serían lo mismo sus pinturas?
No. O sea, en ese enunciado, no, pues cómo van a ser lo mismo. No. O sea, la vida obviamente se intersecta con la parte creativa todo el tiempo. Todo el tiempo. Todo el tiempo. Yo por ejemplo, hablo mucho de cuestiones que parecen arbitrarias, pero pongo el caso, por ejemplo, de Sorolla, que Sorolla en su momento estaba trabajando desde Madrid porque él estuvo en París, pero él también estuvo en Roma. O sea, él estaba tratando de buscar las capitales del mundo cuando era un artista más joven,
Sí.
las capitales del mundo del arte en Europa en ese momento.
Ujú. Hasta que...
Y entonces él estaba trabajando en Madrid, pero a Clotilde se enferma. Clotilde, la esposa de él, se enferma y tiene que devolverse a Valencia para que esté como al nivel del mar, para que, pues, o sea, se mejorara. Como la gente que hoy en día todavía va a la playa a mejorarse.
Ujú.
Y estando en Valencia es que empieza a pintar a los pescadores y empieza a pintar la playa y empieza a pintar la luz o sea, la
Pues
luz
todo lo que
valenciana.
uno conoce ahora
Sí,
como
lo que es
Sorolla.
Sorolla. Entonces, o sea, no es que Sorolla uno diga, ay, pintó, o sea, le atrajo la luz del sol y se fue hasta su tierra a pintar. No, él se devolvió porque ella está enferma. Y vio, pues, ya estando allá, dijo, pues tengo que pintar y pues voy a pintar lo que tengo acá, y lo que tengo es esta luz y estas playas, y pues se convirtió en el pintor que, o sea, él era un genio antes de eso también, obviamente, pero se convirtió en el Sorolla que todo el mundo conoce. Entonces, es imposible separar la vida de un artista de lo que hace, es imposible, es imposible. Entonces, eso es Sorolla, pero digamos en términos conceptuales. John Baldessari, que no sé si conoce la obra de John Baldessari, pero John Baldessari tiene una obra que es súper bonita, que es que él coge todas las pinturas que tenía hasta ese momento, un momento, creo que esto es en los 60s, y las mete en un horno de cremación. Esas pinturas, yo no me acuerdo cuántas pinturas es que termina quemando él. Y de esas cenizas que quedan, esos residuos que quedan después de la cremación, hace como unas galletitas y mete esas galletitas como en unos frascos. Pero la razón real, si usted ve o sea, bueno, no la razón real, pero lo que lo lleva a hacer eso, una razón gigante, y esto él tiene como entrevistas donde habla de eso, es porque él se iba a ir, él estaba viviendo, y me estoy muriendo acá tratando de acordarme. No me acuerdo si se iba a ir hacia la costa oeste norteamericana, porque él termina siendo profe en la costa oeste, pero no recuerdo dónde estaba, o sea, me suena como, de pronto que estaba como en Nuevo México o en Arizona o algo así, no sé, o sea, ahí estoy como flaqueando en ese pedacito. Pero entonces, ante el prospecto de tener que cargar todas sus pinturas, él dice, no, pero ¿yo qué voy a hacer con todas estas pinturas? Y entonces dice, no, pues las quemo, las incinero, las meto en un horno de cremación, y hay una placa, o sea, convirtió una cosa muy real, que es de vida, que es, juepucha, tengo que irme, y tengo un trasteo, y qué mamera trastear con un jurgo de cosas, ¿qué puedo hacer? Y la parte, digamos, de artista dijo, ¿qué puedo hacer de esto? O sea, ¿qué puede surgir de esto que sea como un proceso creativo? Y entonces hizo toda esa obra súper chévere de la cremación de sus obras. Pero entonces, o sea, esos son casos como bonitos, donde la vida se intersecta. Pero también para mí, o sea, ahorita que estaba diciendo como lo complejo que es, para mí un ejemplo de un artista eurocéntrico, con un ego enorme, con unas ansias de colonizador así terribles, pues es Gauguin. Y Gauguin termina...
Te lo metí en el cerebro desde
Sí,
que lo dije
pero es que
hace
yo detesto a
poquito.
Gauguin, a mí no me...
Yo sé.
Y las pinturas a veces las veo y digo, uy, sí, qué pinturaza, pero pues inmediatamente mi cerebro me dice, no, pero Gauguin es un canalla. O sea, Gauguin terminó viajando y teniendo como esposas de 12, 14 años, tenía relaciones sexuales con todas las personas nativas, y terminó muriéndose de sífilis, que eso es como la gran, el silver lining, como dicen, como el gran pedacito que salva como toda esa historia que lo pone en la sufrir. Pero era un asco, o sea, como ser humano pues era un asco. O sea, uno cómo va a redimir esa vida, eso no, es un asco de man y ya. Entonces, pues sí, que uno puede ver las pinturas y decir, ay, chévere esto, pero pues siempre acordarse que era un asco. Entonces, eso no quita nada. Y desafortunadamente, pues a algunos de nosotros, esas partes de las historias van a tener más peso que para otros. Habrá otras personas que dicen, ay, pues ya era un puerco eurocéntrico igual que como eran todos en esa época. Y ya, punto. Y uno como que lo categoriza y lo pone en ese mismo espacio. Pero pues para otros, para mí, por ejemplo, yo no lo veo como una cosa que simplemente pueda ser como un pie de página. Yo lo veo como, no, qué asco de man. O sea, nosotros no.
Romantizamos, sí.
¿Sí? Romantizamos muchísimo. Ay, miren, viajó y es que entendió que Tahití fue a donde fue Gauguin.
Uy, no.
Creo que sí, ponme Gauguin, Tahití ahí.
A ver, ya te digo.
Entonces, digamos Tahití, de pronto estoy súper mal. Pero, ay no, viajó y encontró que su cultura era fascinante y los colores y las pieles, las encarnaciones. ¿Cuál?
Sí,
Llegó como un europeo que quería colonizar hediondo y ya.
pues ya colonizar mujeres.
Sí, que se muera de
O sea,
sífilis.
eso.
No, qué asco, que se muera de sífilis y ya. O sea, no hay ninguna pintura que salve esa actitud de ser humano. Ninguna. A mí me puede mostrar la mejor pintura del mundo, pero si ese tipo de ser humano está detrás, pues chao, a mí no me importa. No me importa. Entonces, no sé. Ese tipo de conversaciones también son muy chéveres, pero para mí me tiñen la forma como veo a la pintura.
Sí.
Es muy difícil que yo en un museo hoy en día vea una pintura de Gauguin, o sea, y le dé más de los segundos que paso enfrente de ella. Y como pintor, seguramente como hay una gravitación hacia la pintura que dice, uy, esto está muy chévere. Pero también hay un momento donde paro y digo, no, hay demasiados otros pintores mucho más interesantes que no eligieron este tipo de vida que me atraen mucho más. ¿Que eso quiere decir que todos los otros pintores tuvieron vidas perfectas? No, estoy seguro que tanto pintores como pintoras, o sea, de pronto, o sea, si los pusiéramos en una balanza, pues yo no sé cuántos aguantarían el peso de ese escrutinio así público, de esa Vox Populi diciendo, lo vamos a juzgar. No sé cuántos, pero por lo menos si uno, de los que uno sabe y uno conoce cierta información, pues uno puede hacer un juicio.
A ver, voy a leer entre Ariel y Cristian estaban hablando.
Sí, porfa.
Entonces,
Sí, que
voy
esa
a leer
conversación
varios.
es súper chévere.
Sí, pero voy a leer varios comentarios pues para que sepas que
Sí, por
voy
favor.
a leer varios.
Sí, por favor.
Ariel dice, Cristian pasa que es producto de un ser humano que vive en determinadas circunstancias. Cristian dice, Ariel, eso lo entiendo, obvio todo es producto de las circunstancias previas, pero por ejemplo a uno ajeno a dichas circunstancias, y digo, pregunto por curiosidad, obvio me encanta escuchar a Nico y Dani, solo me preguntaba, uno como espectador, sin saber la historia de cada pintura, pues lo que me generan esas preguntas. Porque
Claro.
más allá de las circunstancias, como las que nos está contando Nico, ¿qué pasa con todo lo que no sabemos? Solo sabemos una parte, pero eso no lo vuelve el todo. Y Ariel dice, sí entiendo, es una buena pregunta, es cierto. Ariel dice, Nico, me pasa lo mismo con la música, cuando no me cae bien el intérprete o las letras, no lo escucho, así de simple. And Rachel Jones in Art was saying, playing devil's advocate,
Yeah.
would you say the same about actors, sportsmen, politicians, that you can't separate what they do from the person?
I think that's a super. Danny and I often speak about this, and I don't know why we've come to idolize instead of idolizing like educators or like social leaders that you can actually see how their life is being like or impacts the society
Yeah.
like very very clearly, and their life is under scrutiny constantly, like public scrutiny constantly, which is terrible, by the way. I'm the first person to say I haven't led a perfect life, and I've made mistakes, and my life has made me grow from
Yeah,
those
but
mistakes.
I do think that there are human mistakes, like
Right, and yeah,
And there
I mean there are levels
mistakes
of
that
mistakes.
are like-
Yeah, there are levels of mistakes. But I'm just trying to say that probably nobody's life under like deep scrutiny holds up, or very few people are lead like these exemplary lives. So that's for sure. But I don't know why, as a society, we've come to believe that like musicians are role models, or politicians are role models, or artists or actors and actresses are role models,
Yeah.
or sports, a football player, Like, why would a football player be a role model? We have enough examples in Colombia's like football history that show us that not the best of people played, football. They were incredible football players.
Like, not because they're good on
Yeah.
what they do that
Yeah.
make them a good person,
I
like
mean,
a
they
role
can
model.
they can kick a ball into a net.
Yeah, that doesn't mean
That does
they're-
not make them good human beings at all. And the same could be said for an actor. Like, they could play a role and recite lines. They could be amazing at that. Does that make them a good human being? Like, of course not.
No.
Of course
And
not.
I would say that at least I think that we don't separate like in actors, sportsmen, and politicians. If there's something that, like, some information that we know about, for example, a soccer player that has had like a rape attempt or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we say, oh, that's terrible, but he's an amazing player. No. I think we're super, like, both of us are super critic with that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you should separate that.
No, not at all.
So
No.
it's
Like
not
that.
like you can, like, cover that part of the reality
Yeah.
with a finger and try to keep the good things. No. Because, I mean, they're doing, like, terrible things. And that's why also I was saying, like, there are human mistakes.
Yeah.
There are, like, things that you can say because you were, like, out of place when you were saying them. But there are mistakes that are, like, different. I mean,
Yeah.
when it's something like rape,
Yeah, like
when it's
Mason,
something
you
like-
could say it, Mason Greenwood.
Yeah.
Like, Greenwood has to go to jail. Period.
yeah, and as you were saying, for example, with Gauguin,
Yeah.
I mean,
Horrible
that,
human being. Period.
yeah, that are not like, oh, it was just a mistake. It's not like you misspoke
No.
in something.
Caravaggio
Or-
should have been in jail.
Yeah,
They're
'cause he
like popes
killed-
got him out
yeah.
of jail, and his patrons got him out of jail because he knew super powerful people.
Yeah,
Any other regular human being would have been in jail for the rest of their lives.
yeah.
So no, like
Yeah.
Mason Greenwood,
Because
if he's gonna abuse a woman like that, like, oh my god, just stop it. Like, I could care less if you kick a football. Go to fucking jail.
yeah, you're a terrible human
You're
being.
you're horrible. You're like this fucking spoiled idiot, stupid kid that thinks that
Who
they can
think
get away
that's
with anything.
entitled
Yeah,
to do anything because he's good at
and
soccer.
think they can
which
get
is-
away with anything, and that maybe Man U was gonna like cover everything for
Yeah.
him, and it's like, no, dude, go to fucking jail. I hope she doesn't. She says no to no money, because what usually happens in these cases is that, unfortunately, people are like, I'll give you $1 million, $2 million, $10 million, and sadly, all of us, I think, sadly have like a price point. All of human beings have price points. And hopefully she won't be up for that, and she'll just be like, no, I want you in jail, dude. You should go to jail. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why, what took us here
Yeah.
to say, oh, we're going to idolize. We're going to
Yeah.
immediately understand these people that are popular as good people.
Yeah, and I don't think that you can be like, oh, well, he murdered someone, but he's a good
Yeah, what the hell?
painter. No.
No,
like,
that's not. Yeah, it's like,
how?
what?
How can you say good things about someone that's so evil and so, like, bad intended? Like,
Yeah.
no. Marcelo Peralta said, this is a very interesting topic. I was talking about this the other day about Louis C.K. I was a big fan.
Yeah, it's
And to find out the crimes he had committed was crushing.
Yeah.
There's no excuse or justification. But I still remember watching some of his stuff, not the stand-up, but things he had produced, directed and acted on, that had an interesting, sensitive view of stuff that later he was accused of.
Yeah.
Things like trauma and how people that committed wrong things can find a way to move on with their lives. Of that a mind bender. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have to reach, like you were saying, Danny, I think it's super important because we are still like a very much so like cancel culture society.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's important because we have to sort of offset the balance, because there are so many injustices that are happening that have gone, we have turned a blind eye to. But I think for us to move forward, it's also important to start to balance things out, because sometimes there are things that are like, oh, he brushed my hair, like let's cancel him. And that's the same thing as the person that raped, 5 women, drugged them and raped them.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa. I mean, I totally understand that you felt uncomfortable and you feel that that was some sort of abuse, but we cannot, as a society, equate things. So I think we're at a learning stage, and it's going to be super important for us as society to say, okay, there are certain people that deserve to be in jail, period. And there's other people that we have to say, dude, that was wrong. That was fucked up. That was super wrong and you need help. But we as a society can actually help those people get help and say, okay, you went through that, but it's not as if we're going to ruin your life from now on. I think that there's we have to reach a balance that not every single thing has to be like, let's end their lives right now. Because that's not healthy either, I feel. So we need to be a little more intelligent about case-by-case basis, understanding what happened, what were the circumstances, and then realize, okay, for me, the easiest point is is this a felony? Was this criminal? And if it's terrible, dude, go to jail, go to jail, put his ass, and I'm going to say, hey, him, because it's usually a dude, put his ass in jail right now. There's no questions about it. But with grayer areas, we have to start to be, society still has to be a place where people learn how to be human beings. Mm-hmm. And we just don't punish every single, fuck up. Because sometimes they are just mistakes.
Yeah. That's why I said
a good human being can make mistakes.
The degree of mistakes.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, as you said, there are different degrees of mistakes. So.
Tough conversation.
I just received an alert. I think we're gonna get demonetized in this video because of the conversation. I don't know, but I just get an alert. So.
Oh, we probably.
We couldn't talk about rape or something like that.
Right. I'm guessing that's the word that's problematic.
Yeah.
Oh, again, monetizing for us, fine. I'm sure that if they have human beings checking our video, they'll
know
understand
what we're
exactly.
Talking, yeah.
Wow, that's very curious, right? That word is complete flags.
Well, but I get it because we are criticizing that, but I mean, they have to moderate every content that can
potentially
be not criticizing, because I don't want to say other words, but Ariel Celeda dice, tal cual, los banco a muerte con ese tema, con mi novia somos iguales. Marciel was saying, does Roslyn know you started early without telling? And Roslyn said, hello, I'm late to the party. And I was seeing that Robin said, hello, I'm so untrainable. I'm working away at my desk thinking it's almost 1:30. Forgot you moved it forward. Sigh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Robin. Yeah, we were trying the morning
But Robin, you know
today.
what? And this is for everyone else. I mean, and this is not us just hey, ring that bell. But Robin, if you have notifications on for our channel, that way, every time we're about to start a video, you get a notification on your phone and you know that we're up. So just the way you do this, and this is not only for Robin, and maybe Robin has already clicked that bell.
Ring the bell.
But for people, for people that don't know it, if you ring that little bell, that means that, in your email or on your phone, you'll get a notification hey, these guys are live, and that's it. It's a super easy way to just kind of work around that. So.
Liad said, no, they have programs checking the videos in real time. Just don't say 0110 something out loud. Roslyn said, oh my gosh, the bell, yes. And Robin said, yeah, I have to mute my notifications. Too much noise.
I know, I get it.
The girly bird.
I know, I'm the same way. To be honest, I'm the same way. I think I only have notifications for our channel.
Yeah, me too. I was going to say that I only have the notifications for our channel. Because I think they are kind of annoying if you turn them on for
oh my God.
every...
my Instagram stuff? Oh, forget it. That's off.
Well, but that's another level. I mean, because your Instagram have more activity than, for example, what I get or what you get from YouTube notifications.
Yeah. It's broken, by the way, Instagram. It's completely broken.
Yeah.
Completely broken.
Oh, Roslyn said, just did it. So, Roslyn, just ring the bell.
Rang the bell. Nice.
Rang the bell.
Did that remind you of Sunset?
Oh, Selling Sunset.
Selling
Yeah.
Sunset.
Yeah. We liked that show.
We like that show. That's our guilty pleasure, I would say.
Yeah. And, I mean, I think you said once that on a live stream, which I thought was hilarious, because you said, like, we went for the homes, we stayed for the drama.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah.
Because we like, that's actually like something Danny and I really love. Like a stupid thing we do. We love watching like these, multi-million-dollar homes that
Yeah.
will never in our lives even like drive by.
But we don't want to see them thinking like, oh, I wish that was mine.
But we
are like,
so
wow,
do.
that's
We're like, oh, I do not like this. I could not live there.
Oh, yeah.
Like we are so picking. It's almost as if they were pitching the home to us, and
Yeah,
we're like, no. It's
mean,
too big for us.
$8
Sorry.
million? No. No. It's too cheap. Yeah. Yeah, we love to do that. And I also have to say I have a guilty pleasure. Like every time that someone I know is looking for a home, I'm like, oh, I can help you. Because I don't know why, but I love going into like web pages when you can see what houses are up for sale.
Yeah.
Or for rent. So I think in United States it's like Zillow, because I've been there too. And I love checking like house prices. And at the beginning, Nicolas was like, Danny, what are you talking about? Because I was like, oh, look, for the price, this is like a very good house.
And it's like
And it was
$12
like
million.
Yeah, and you were like, what are you talking about? And I was like, not for us, not our budget, of course.
No,
But
never.
Like if you make a balance with the price and what you get, it's kind of a good deal.
Okay, your mind has been distorted to a pulp.
Yeah, so yeah, we love that. And I love it a lot. Pedro Alvarado dice, grande mis paisas dándole al arte. Colombianos, pero paisas no somos. Rolos. Los rolos
Lo que pasa es
dándole al arte.
Lo que pasa es que Uribe y Ocampo.
Sí, suena.
No, Angelópolis, Antioquia.
Sí.
O sea, estamos...
Sí, pero rola...
Puede entenderse como que
como
somos
paisas.
de la región.
Sí.
Del país de Antioquia.
Igual todo lo que suene a Colombia,
Sí,
lo
está
sentimos
bien. No,
cerca a
está
nuestro
bien,
corazón.
está bien.
Pero sí, yo creo que somos bien rolos. My cousin said, I received that help from Danny with my apartment. Yeah, that's true. And I've been willing to write to my other cousin who's thinking about moving out. Because I've had some apartments
In mind.
pinned. Yeah, I have them on mine. So,
We went Ashley Woodish today with this painting.
I like
He's been
it.
on my mind because I think he has a book out. Like a
Oh, yeah?
newish book out. Yeah.
Let's see.
That's his like 73rd book.
Yeah.
My God. I've never seen anyone just put out so many publications, but of their own work. But yeah, he's enormous for me. He's amazing.
Wow. I mean, look. I was looking for the books.
Right, not
Look,
kidding.
no, but wait. Look.
Yeah, I wasn't
Look.
joking.
I
I wasn't
mean-
joking. He's crazy.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Willie
Have
Willie
them all.
Shahin used to have a lot of those because he
Yeah.
loves Ashley.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe Mario. No, Mario probably has some.
Um, Roslyn was saying, we have a yearly event,
Yes.
the Home Parade.
Nice.
You buy tickets and go walk through the brand new mansions built that year.
What?
They give you a map and a couple weekends to go.
Oh,
Very
are you kidding me?
interesting. I always love Danny's hats, by the way.
Oh, my
thank you.
God.
What? Roslyn, I want to go there.
You gave Danny a reason to visit you, Roslyn.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's our vacations for next year.
Or maybe not.
No, I'm joking. But that would be amazing. Would you imagine?
It
'Cause
would be,
I
I
always-
mean, it would be dumb fun, I feel.
No, I love that. I've always said
I would dress up for that.
I wouldn't.
No, like
Like, I
dress
would-
up and you feel like you
Oh, and
you
rent
know,
a car.
Yeah, and you're going to go, you're going to go into your future home.
Yeah. Yeah. But remember, because that happened on Selling Sunset, that they were like, yeah, we're going to double check the earnings of the people that are going to go.
Oh,
to
no, they would, we wouldn't make it past
To the door.
yeah, no.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, but that would be amazing. I would love that here. I always say to Nicolas, you're not that into that, but I would love, like, if we have a weekend where we don't have nothing to do,
To just go look at
like to call and say, like, oh, I want to check the apartment out. And not an apartment that we want to buy, but just for the sake of go and visiting the apartment.
Okay.
I would love that. And be like, yeah, well, I'll let you know if we decide. And then we go to another one.
You know the
and
one that
another
we,
one,
we
and
saw
another
at the
one.
same time we saw this one?
Yeah.
Do you remember the kind of older guy that was showing it to us?
Yeah. Oh,
I
he
think in
was-
his mind he was like, what are these people doing here? Like,
Oh.
I always felt that he was looking at us like,
Oh, he was.
oh, just leave. Please
no,
leave.
I didn't like him.
Yeah, I didn't like him either.
Like, I like the apartment, but I have to say I like this apartment more. But I think that his attitude, like, lowered what I had in mind of the apartment.
Which was really, I mean, it's
'Cause it was a-
objectively nicer than this one,
Oh,
to
yeah.
be honest.
It was more
More expensive too, which would have
Yeah.
been stupid for us to
It
go
was
that
larger,
route. A little bit larger.
but he was a terrible person.
Yeah.
He was
you
like,
just saw us as like, what are you doing?
yeah.
What are you do? You can't afford this. Like, get
And
out.
he was so mean. I mean, he was like, because we were like, oh, and like,
I think
do
we
you
asked
have
him
a
about paperwork. The
like the
paperwork.
paperwork. Yeah, I was gonna say inmobiliaria, but I don't know how to say that. Or like seguros. Like where do you have to pass the papers? And he was like, well, if they accept you, because you have to have these earnings, and you have to have this money, because this is the price. And we were like, yeah, but where do we pass the papers? And he was like, again, if they accept you, I'll let you know where you have to pass the papers. And we were like, oh,
Stop it.
goodbye.
Yeah, stop.
He was so mean. And I mean, I think it's kind of a little bit of karma, because I think there's renting again.
No, not that one. Another one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure he found somebody.
No, and it's
who he was
a
happy with.
beautiful apartment.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't think you have to be mean. Like, I don't know. But I was a little deflated.
Yeah.
Because when we not only with that,
Okay.
but when we were looking for apartments when we moved here, I was so excited because I was like, yes, we're gonna go apartment hunting, and we're gonna go.
You had like 2 weeks of amazing.
I mean, I did an Excel.
I know.
I did an Excel, like a grid, where I had like apartment 1 this, apartment 1 that. Like, I had everything, all the data, everything. And this one was the first apartment we checked, and the one we moved to. So
Perfect. You
well,
know that for me,
you,
it's perfect.
But
Yeah.
I was so sad. I was like, oh, but I had an appointment to see that other apartment. Because remember I told you,
Yeah.
the one crossing the park, I was like, oh, we have an appointment.
Oh,
And you
this
were
one's
like,
better though. This
oh,
one's
no.
nicer.
yeah, but you were like, oh, but we've already decided. And I was like, yeah, but we can go check it out. And you were like, no,
Well,
we're
yeah,
fine.
no.
it was a sad moment for me. Because I really thought we were going to be.
Oh, that was that.
Like,
No, for sure. That for
accomplishing
you was
my
a
dream.
thing. Yeah, that for you was like hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, finally, apartment hunting. And we're gonna do it together because I would love to do it together.
Shot
Eh,
down.
And first apartment was the right for us.
It was
So
perfect. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Mm. Roslyn was saying, "You can come anytime." Haha. Danny, it is so fun. Liet was saying, "Roslyn, are you in Texas? My girlfriend will love that." Roslyn said, Utah, right now.
Rosalind, I was going to ask you because there we've sold a ton of paintings in Utah. And how is the artistic community there? Because it seems like it's a place
Yeah.
where a lot of people, you know how a lot of people are going to like Austin or Chattanooga?
Yeah.
Um,
Or at least they're interested in art
yeah.
there a lot.
But Utah, I have to be honest, complete ignorance here, pleading ignorance. But I had never associated Utah with a kind of like art market town. So, do you sense that there's a big artist community there? Because I've noticed that there's a lot of people there.
Well, but because of a comment that Roslyn said,
Yeah.
I don't know. Because Roslyn was saying Utah right now, and I bet they do it in Texas. A couple of the Utah places I went into were on some Netflix show. It's crazy.
Oh, so it's I-
No, and Roslyn was saying this is why I said about the arts, because she said only 2 of our 30 homes had decent art at ours, in my
Oh.
opinion. And Roslyn said, in my particular county, I'm sorry,
No.
huge art community. Oh, that's nice. So maybe that's why, because we've shipped a lot of paintings
Yeah.
to Utah. We shipped one today.
I was surprised. Yeah, but it's probably in the dozens, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rachel Jones on art was saying, we have a home parade here also. It supports the art museum, so they point out art, the multi-million homes. Art, not art. Wait. It supports the art museums,
Oh,
so
cool.
they point out art, the multi-$1 million homes.
No way. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I had never heard of that. I think.
Maybe we have it here.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's here.
I would be so happy.
I don't think they
well,
do
not
that
mansions, but we could go.
here. I don't think. I would venture
Yeah.
to guess that we don't have that here.
I would love that.
Hola, mi Samu.
Hola, Samu. Roxana Toff was saying Houston is a great art town.
Yeah.
Marciel said, I'm still listening, but I'm working out right now.
Oh, nice.
And Rachel Cleary said, I'm back now. I had to leave. Oh, we are talking about homes now. It's called home parades.
Home parades. I've never heard
Home
of that.
parade.
No.
Now I want to Google that. I love that Samu always comes
Yeah, he
and
comes
closes
in,
the
he's like,
door.
I don't want to bother you
Excuse
guys.
me,
I'm gonna
but
close the
close
door.
this. You're talking too
Yeah,
loud.
I'm gonna be noisy here.
The home parade. Let's see.
Do you think that's what we see in those shows when they do like open houses? That they're just part of like these bigger things?
No,
where-
because I think it's different to have an open house.
Okay, but maybe, I mean...
Because what I've learned from selling Sunset
Okay, yeah, please
is that
tell
when
me.
you have an open house, is because you have a list of clients
Okay.
and you know what their range, like income range is. So you send an invitation for them
Okay.
to get to know a house that's new in the market.
Oh, okay.
But this one, because like it has a Wikipedia thing. So it's like a
Oh, it's like a
big thing. Yeah, it says Parade of Homes. The Parade of Homes is a branded showcase of new and remodeled homes held in several regions throughout the United States.
Wow.
Alternatively known as Tour of Homes in some locations. It is often presented by the local Home Builders Association, HBA, or Building Industry Association. Home tours under the Parade of Homes showcase both new constructions and remodeled homes. The first one was in Minnesota in
Minnesota.
1948.
What?
What?
Here's the horse carriage.
The event runs twice a year, once in the spring and once in the fall, with
Okay.
participation peaking at 1,259 home entries in a single event in 2006
What? That's a lot.
in Minnesota.
Holy crap, that's a lot.
Wow, yeah,
You're getting more excited as you read it, more and more excited, right?
yeah. Yeah, I would love to do that. But I would also love to do it here. I would love if you, for my birthday
Oh,
this year,
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
put you in the spot here.
No, I totally don't feel like
We can do a apartment like a, not for us, but like a
for whom then?
hypothetical
Uh-huh.
apartment hunting for my birthday.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be
I think that's
My
blackmail.
party.
That's blackmail.
Woo! I'm gonna rent a car.
Yeah.
We're gonna go
Show
to
up in a
hunt
limo?
apartments, and yeah, I'm gonna make the appointment for the largest amount of houses I can in the same day.
Oh, this is a whole day thing.
My birthday, yeah, that's my birthday party.
I
A
know,
party of
but
two.
you know, I know it's technically birthday, but it's not as if people celebrate the whole day.
Well, I'm gonna do it.
Good
so-
luck.
27 years, 27 houses.
Oh no, we cannot do 27 houses. We could do 2 out of 7.
No.
You could pick 7, and we'll do 2.
Rosalind said, ha ha ha, that's a great birthday plan, Danny. Thank you, Rosalind.
Oh
You
my
gave me
God,
the idea.
you're such an enabler, Rosalind. Such an enabler.
That's gonna be my birthday.
Jesus Christ.
Best birthday ever.
Yeah, I'm gonna. It's cheaper for me to get Rosalind here, and she'll go with you.
And Rosalind said, the homes were new, so the art was, I'm judging harshly, but I know what you're saying about male art here, Nick. I bet I know some of the folks with your paintings.
Oh,
Woo!
awesome.
And Robin said, go, Danny, go.
Oh, stop it,
Yes,
you two.
best
Stop it.
birthday,
Stop it.
Ro-Ros.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Best birthday ever. It's gonna be fun.
You can tell me all about it that night.
No, I mean,
All about it.
It's my birthday.
It's going to be thrilling to hear you describe all the homes
well,
you went
let me
to.
say that would be super sad to know that I can't count with my partner
Oh, stop it.
for my dreamed birthday, and you can't be there. You can't go with me. That would be super sad.
Love the voice you're doing right
Just
now. by the
no,
way.
just kind
No.
of sad, kind
Yeah,
of disappointed.
No, don't worry. Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Camila Ogorman said, hi, did you start it early or my clock is wrong?
No, we did.
Yeah, we did
Hola,
a
Camila.
morning session. Hola Camila, hicimos hoy desde temprano. Por cambiar. Por mirar.
I should have just said, no, I'm super quick today. I don't know why. It's just everything's falling on place.
Emily said, I'll go with you, Danny, if he won't. Thank you, Emily.
Oh, what is this
So
now?
it's gonna be the Ro-Ros M party.
Oh.
Ro-Ros M Dan party.
That is so awesome to hear because I would miss it.
No,
Just
that's
just
what
for the
it's
name.
Dan.
Just with the
Daniela
name.
and Nicholas, so you're coming.
Just with the name
You're
alone,
coming.
I'm so grateful to miss that.
Bailey Lowy said, I'm in the northern Utah. There's not much of an art community here, but when I lived in southern Utah, it was bigger.
Nice. Okay.
Margo dice, ¿tú cumples en febrero, Dani? No, Margo, yo cumplo el 4 del 4. El 4 de abril. El mismo día que mi prima, Ana María. Sí. Emily said, can't wait. And a party emoji. Woo, yeah.
Oh my God. Again, you guys are welcome to be here, to come here. And I'll be super sad not to be able to join, but you guys can tell me all about it when you get back.
Robin said, see, Nick, should have agreed. A limo rental is probably cheaper than the bus you're going to need.
Than the bus station you're going to sleep at that night. Yeah.
Callum said, can the party have the hashtag 27 is 27?
Oh, stop it.
Yes. Please. Please, please.
Don't give her ideas.
Rachel Cleary said, when's your birthday, Danny? Can't wait.
Oh, my God.
Yes. It's April 4th, the 4th. So.
You guys should stop. She's getting like genuinely excited.
Oh, I am. I'm booking appointments since from no.
I don't know.
Desde.
I'm not going to help you out.
So
with the
yeah, this
translation.
afternoon I'm gonna do some appointments. It's gonna be so fun. Thank you.
I'm sure
Coco,
it
I
will.
love you.
Like this, it's so cool for you guys. Like I'm so jealous. Again, like wish I could be there.
Roslyn said, I'm so there. Name the date, Danny. Woohoo. Yeah. Anyways, that would be amazing. That's gonna be amazing.
With them here, yeah, that's
No, and with you here. As I said, I mean,
yeah. Me,
when you choose
like
a
opening the
partner
door
for life,
when
when
you
you
get
choose
back,
when you choose a partner for life,
when you stumble through
I
the
think
door because
you-
you're like super drunk and you
you
get
expect
back.
them to be part of your dreams.
Yeah, that's what you expect.
So, I mean, I know I choose a very good partner,
Yeah,
and that
I
he's
gotta
gonna
meet
be
him.
there.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You can present him to me that day. Oh.
No, I know you would be there for me always. So, please.
Except,
No, you. Ay, Nicolas. I mean, I know you're joking, but I know
am I?
you will be there.
Oh my God, that's like I'm afraid.
You're gonna be there.
You know, between this and yesterday when you pulled a knife out.
Mm. Marcelo Peralta was saying, I got about 5 books of Ashley Wood. Amazing. So,
Marcelo's a big fan too, I
yeah.
feel.
No,
Yeah.
but he has so many books. Ashley Wood. I mean,
I used to have like a big Fanta book. That was it, though. Or I had another one. I had a Fanta book and something else. Let me try to remember. Yeah, but he's, honestly, he's amazing, by the way. Amazing. But that dude knows what he's doing. Like, he'll do reprints of the stuff that he'll just put it on a different order. Like, he will get people. He knows how to get people to buy, like, the same book 5 times.
well, and maybe he like financially,
Oh,
he relies a lot in books. So,
he's fine. I think he's pretty well off.
Ariel Celeda dice, jaja, Dani es chantaje nivel 100. Obviamente,
Gracias,
sí,
Ariel.
pero, como siempre decimos, para aclarar, porque hay gente que no entiende que estamos molestando, es molestando, obviamente. Esto es molestando cuando Nicolás me molesta, es molestando.
Ujú.
No, en
Siento
serio.
que
No,
tengo
mi
que
amor, en
siento
serio.
que tengo que estar de acuerdo contigo.
Ay, no, pero yo creo que hay que ser serios con
No,
eso porque
sí.
hay gente que lo ha malinterpretado.
Sí, sí.
Entonces, cuidadito. Mentira. No, es molestando siempre. Callum was
Tengo
saying,
susto, auxilio.
what?
¿Qué?
Ay.
Te amo mucho.
Callum was saying, Elisa has a new book coming out tomorrow, just in time for after your guys' chat.
Yes, she has. Thank you, Callum. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I wanted to mention that tomorrow when I went to do a little post saying that the video is out. And she's putting Kickstarter also. It's going to be her 3rd book out. We talk a little bit about that, about printing. She's super, super psyched about it. I think this is the first book that she's done by herself. So she's not doing it through 3D Total Publishing, which were the first couple of books, if I'm not mistaken. So that's actually super cool for her also. So yeah, we're gonna support it 100%.
Of course. And
100%.
you'll have a tiny like sneak peek to what she talks about, like process,
Right.
like the process of the book
Yeah, but
in today's conversation.
yeah.
Not
and-
like the content of the book.
Well, but you could kind of tell how it differs from the other couple of books that she's done.
Yeah.
So
But-
so that's interesting too.
Yeah, but it was super cool because she talked a lot about like the book production
Yeah.
in the conversation.
Yeah.
So it's super interesting and like super well timed for the Kickstarter. So.
Yes.
Alejandro Díaz Sicuy dice, qué chévere lo de Lisa, buena sorpresa esa. Sí, muy chévere la conversación. Muy chévere. 3 p.m. Hora Colombia. Por si quieren mirarla.
Viva Colombia.
Viva Colombia. Bailey Lowy said, hi Roslyn. Yeah, it does vary a lot through the state. Roslyn was saying, which Ashley Wood book is the best one in your opinion for a person new to his work?
Oh, we should trust Marcelo for this suggestion though.
Oh yeah, so Marcelo. What Ashley Wood book would you recommend a person new to Ashley Wood's work? I just repeated
Thank you for repeating the, word for word.
what the question was.
Yeah. That's perfect.
I mean,
For Marcelo, who speaks perfect English, by the way. Yeah.
can you hear this sound?
Yeah, that's close to when you're just clicking away.
Because I thought
You're
that was
mad
annoying
clicking.
for you.
Oh my god.
Maybe. Callum said, I have Elisa's second book about her process. It is great.
Yeah, we have that one right here too.
Dean White said, question.
Yes.
On my YouTube it says the Elisa interview is today at 12. Just a heads up. Oh yeah, but it's because it's 3 p.m. for us.
Yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern time. You're
So-
probably Pacific time.
Yeah, but trust the time that it says for you. Because, I mean, it's synchronized for your time.
Your time zone. Yeah.
Your time zone, yeah. So it's 12 for you.
Trying to find the balance of how much to put here and how, because I think most of the painting is about big shapes. Like I think in the end I favored shapes over over any kind of sense of atmosphere. I'm hoping that they meet actually, to be honest, but I think I favored shapes. And shapes doesn't necessarily mean that the painting has to be overly geometric or something like that, but that it exhibits like just an enjoyment of trying to choreograph all these like different shapes together. So I think I went that route, and I'm pretty happy with that decision, I feel.
Rawan was saying, those are so comforting and interesting to watch, guys. Thank you and greetings from Palestine.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, Rawan. And thank you for being here. Dean White said, cool, just wanted to make sure it was not a day early. No, it's fine. So, yeah, 12 for you. Like, as I said, for everyone that's listening, trust the time that says in your YouTube. Alejandro Díaz Sicuy dice,
Sí.
vamos a
Uy.
hacer Vamos a hacer pregunta técnica para variar.
Por favor.
¿Alguna vez Nicolás indagó sobre armonías crománticas y tal?
Crománticas.
Cromáticas y tal. Obvio, todo el tema está presente en su trabajo, pero de forma así académica ñoña me refiero. Crománticas.
Pues, o sea, no sé hasta qué punto lo pregunta. O sea, siempre he sido consciente de qué tipo de contraste quiero tener en una imagen. Por ejemplo, si no sé, si estoy trabajando en términos de temperatura, entonces soy súper consciente de cálidos contra fríos. Si estoy trabajando en una imagen que es claroscura, entonces estoy muy consciente de lo que es el contraste tonal, de claros, medio tonos oscuros. Y yo creo que de la misma manera, cuando se trata de una noción, digamos, cromática, soy consciente del contraste que se puede generar o las relaciones que se pueden generar con los distintos matices. Entonces, ya sea porque son análogos, o sea, están cerca unos de los otros en el círculo cromático, o porque son complementarios, o sea, todo ese tipo de cosas, honestamente, hacen parte de la, digamos que de la construcción de la imagen. Pero yo creo que son muy a posteriori, o sea, no sé si a priori pienso, listo, voy a hacer una pintura de naranjas y verdes. Y entonces, y que ese sea, naranjas y azules, perdón, por ejemplo, si quiero complementarios. Y que esa sea como que la guía para la pintura todo el tiempo. No tanto. O sea, claro que incluso nosotros tuvimos semanas, ¿no es cierto, Dani? Donde había como que hablábamos de color y tratábamos de hacer pinturas con base en relaciones de color de algún tipo. Entonces, pero yo diría por lo general en mi trabajo no mucho. Pienso que sí está presente porque yo creo que son cosas ineludibles en una pintura, cuando uno construye una pintura, porque pues ese es el lenguaje de la pintura. Pero que sean cuestiones, como le dije, como que yo las resuelvo antes de la pintura y después las aplico mientras estoy pintando, no sé, no creo. Diría que no es tan así.
Y Alejandro decía, por ejemplo, triadas o fórmulas.
Exacto, o sea, no, y yo creo que incluso hicimos pinturas de unas triadas de color en unos ejercicios, sí. Invitaría a... ¿Quién está preguntando de nuevo?
Alejandro Díaz Sicuy.
Sí, Alejandro, lo invitaría a ver unos de esos semanas donde estamos hablando de color específicamente.
Voy a tratar de mirar si encuentro la semana.
Sí, porque... Pero claro que no sé si sea... A ver, no sé si llegue como al punto... Como cuando yo veo a James Gurney hablando de ciertas triadas, por ejemplo.
Y además...
Que construye, o sea, y él hace un recorte en su círculo cromático para decir, esta es mi triada y estos son los colores, o sea, y me voy a ubicar dentro de este sitio de la triada, dentro de este gamut, dentro de esta gama de la triada, y vamos a hacer toda la pintura aquí. Así de específico creo que no lo he hecho, si le soy sincero.
Y también iba a decir que pues Alejandro estaba hablando como de estudiar eso, y pues yo iba a decir que sería chévere que revisen nuestros videos, pero también tener en mente que el contenido de nosotros nunca es como académico, como así. O sea, no es como, digamos, lo que tú dices. Sí. O sea, se toca sobre el tema, tú hablas sobre el tema, pero no es como una clase sobre triadas. Entonces,
yo creo que es como siempre, o sea, pasamos muy rápido por ahí y siempre nos concentramos en el sentido aplicado de eso, como literalmente aplicado a la pintura.
Rosling was asking, which artist do you own the most art books about, Nicholas and Danny? And she's saying, for me, it's James Castle, 5.
Oh my God, really?
For me,
that's amazing.
It's an easy one. If it's
like
it's
about books, number of books, yeah.
Yeah, for me it's Oliver Jeffers.
Yeah, for you it's Jeffers
Maybe
for sure.
9
Yeah.
or maybe more.
I'm trying to think of the books that I used to have, like, because it doesn't quite compare to the stuff that I now own. To see who I probably had. I know I had a bunch of Rembrandt. I know I had a bunch of Velázquez books. And when I say a bunch, it's probably like more than 5 or 6. Oh, I used to have like every James Jean book. Every single one. So
Do you think you had more James Jean that I
Than
have Oliver Jeffers?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not.
Because I do have a lot of books, and I also have like
Yeah.
a playing cards.
Yeah, no, I think you got me beat in
and
that
some
in that way.
puppets, some pins,
No, probably
Uh,
not.
the rocket
Yeah.
with the astronaut.
Comic books, I used to have a lot of John Paul Leon's books. A ton of them, actually. But I'm trying to think.
Oh, and I have an
Um,
original.
Yeah, you know
That
what
you
it is?
gave
It's
me.
usually tough for, like, let's say contemporary artists. Like, I used to have the 2 Ruprecht von Kaufmann books, and I have the new one. But it's usually tough that they produce, like Ashley Wood would produce, like,
Yeah.
so many editorial
No, and I was
projects.
going to say that, I mean, Oliver Jeffers' work is doing illustrated books.
Yeah.
So it's different to have, like, for example, 10 Oliver Jeffers books than 10.
And we're talking about
And-
one of the most successful children's
Yeah.
book artists.
Yeah.
Of
No,
all
but I was
time.
going to say that, like, the point of what he does is books.
Right.
So it's like different, for example, that Roslyn said from James Castle, I'm sorry. Like having 5 books, it's harder
Yeah.
than having a lot of books from Oliver Jeffers. Because there are
Right.
more Oliver Jeffers books available. I don't know why I'm putting S in the end of
No,
everything.
that sounds good. Don't worry.
Availables.
Go with that.
No, because I said James Castles. Availables.
Go with that. Just go with it.
Yeah, but I was gonna say that it's easier to get an Oliver Jeffers book
Yeah.
than some artist books. So
Yeah, but as a question, I would say, yeah, it was probably Rembrandt, Velázquez, James Jean. That's a weird list there, but it makes sense. I mean, James is enormous. Yeah, I don't know. I have to check because the books that I kept are in my mother's house. Most of them in a closet, in my closet. But they're not a lot. I would say there's about 50 books in there, maybe 50, 60 books in there.
but you had a lot, because
I had over, almost 500 books.
yeah, because I remember when we started dating.
Yeah.
No, well, before we lived together, because I don't think it was like at the very beginning. But I remember that you told me that you had gave a lot of books to the library of your
Yeah, my old school.
Yeah, but I also remember that you had a ton still. And I remember you selected some that you were going to give again.
Yeah.
And we put them near the stair. I don't know if you remember.
Oh yeah,
But
you
they
picked
were like
some.
a super big pile.
Yeah.
And I remember I took one. The one of plaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I had that in my memory, and there were like more than 100 books there
Yeah.
that you gave away. They're like piles and piles. So
Yeah. And this was after. This was like a second lot of books.
yeah, Emily was asking, what happened to your books, Nicolas?
No, they just I've often spoken about this. It's just I felt like a hermit crab, that you carry your books. Like I loved my books. Like I adored them. When I went the first time I did a trip through Europe, that I was there for a long time, I bought so many I carried, if I'm not mistaken, it was like 75 kilos worth of books that I had to lug around with me, all the time. That's how much I love art books. But there came a point where it was too much. Like if I was moving from apartment to apartment, like I would need somebody to help me move the books. Like,
Yeah, like-
be a move in itself.
No, and I would say that if your books pay the rent,
Oh my God.
that would
It's-
be
yeah, it's
super expensive.
ridiculous.
So yeah, because only remembering the ones you had, like that was a lot of books. And if that was like the second time you filtered the
yeah.
books you had,
Yeah,
Well.
I love them, but you know what I felt at some point? That I was treasuring them too much, and that it was sad because books are meant to be constantly looked at and flipped, flip the pages. And I remember my old school where there wasn't a lot of art books, and me and my friend Federico, we used to, look at comic books, but comic books were like super hard to find. And it was very, very limited. And this is like, I graduated in 95 from school. So this is pre-internet. This is, we had no way of like looking at images. And even though, the internet sort of took over as the place where you just look for stuff, specifically, image-wise, I thought it was nice if like I could, all these books that I just had at some point, I was super proud of getting for myself, if I could pass them on to somebody else. And, I thought, I'm going to be honest, I thought initially of the university where I was working at. And they put so many obstacles in front of me. Like they told me, we have to check every single book and assess if it's good enough for us to receive. And I was like, oh, F you. F you.
Yeah, like you're
I was
trying
like,
to-
my books are in better shape than the books, the university's like library books.
yeah. Oh, there were a lot that were like super beaten.
Oh, in the university?
Yeah.
My books were in perfect shape.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yours were perfect.
Perfect shape. So I was like, are you kidding me? You really are going to like, and they told me like, you have to give us a list. You have to give every ISBN and you have to tell us like, you kind of like an Excel list of everything that I was going to give them. And I was like, forget this. And I called up my school, my old school, which is SAMU school. And I was like, look, I have like over 400, books that I want to donate. Would you guys receive them? They're all art books. They're in great shape. And they were like, we can send a truck right now. And I was like, yes, perfect. And that's what they did. They sent like a truck and we loaded up the truck and they were gone that same day. So I was like so happy.
Which
that,
is amazing because that feels like super welcoming to
yeah, it felt like
the books.
it
Not
felt like that
oh,
was the right
place
decision.
for
Like
them.
I always
yeah.
kind of punished myself that was not my first thought. That it, because the university was rich. I mean, it's one of the richest private universities here in Colombia. And I would say it's one of the richest universities in Latin America for sure. It is enormous. It is owned by, ¿cómo se dicen los padres? De la Universidad de la Javeriana.
Se me fue. I know.
So it is owned by priests.
Eh.
It's just, they're rich.
Oye,
They're
qué vergüenza me
absurdly,
pusiste.
absurdly rich. And I was like, but my school is also owned by priests, but by Benedictine priests, which are completely, their philosophy is like that of, detachment. And it's a very, very humble, if not poor school. So I was like, this should have been my, the place where I take these books from the start. And thank God life kind of showed me the way. And now they're all there. And everyone who wants to, take them out and or just look at them, they're there for anyone who wants to see them. They are super good books. Like all my James Jean books are over there. My Rupert von Kaufmann, the first two books, they're there because I kind of made an effort to give away the books that I cherish the most. Like
the knowledge.
yeah,
that
the
you
ones that I
thought
was
was-
like, oh my God, I could never part with these because they're so part of me. And I thought, I kind of realized that was a good sign of saying, okay, these are the ones that you part with. And the ones that I kept were the ones that were just very difficult for me to find. Like I could attach a story, like a life story of me going through things to try to get these books. So those I kept. So I'm not saying I'm not like this Buddhist monk, like getting rid of stuff. No, no, no. I wanted to keep some for myself. And I did. But I'm super happy. And my hope is, and it's a hope that doesn't really have to be fulfilled for me to be happy about the decision, but that maybe a kid, maybe a kid that's like 12, 13 years old, just stumbles into a book of like James Jean or Rupert von Kaufmann, and they didn't know anything about them, and they start to flip these pages and they go like, oh my God, what is this? And that changes them in some way. I'm not saying that it'll change their lives, but if that can serve as just a, as a spurring moment of creativity, then I'm super happy about that. So, anyways.
No puedo dejar de pensar y busqué y no encuentro qué padres es.
No, pero a ver.
Javeriana. Pontificia Universidad Javeriana. Jesuitas?
Jesuitas. So
Jesuitas.
Jesuit priests. Yeah. The university is owned by Jesuit priests. They're super nice, but they're very rich. So.
No, and the university is rich. I mean,
very rich.
The art faculty.
It's fine.
The building.
It's like
super.
It's good. I think
pretty.
It was a $25 million building.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I went to see.
Yeah.
I had no idea about that.
Yeah. I think it's $25 million they spent on that building. So yeah, it's pretty good. Anyways, Danny, I think I'm good.
Woo!
I really like this
and
painting.
I'm hungry.
That's not the reason I'm stopping, because I don't quite get hungry, but
now I was gonna say perfect timing, kiss.
Oh.
I'm hungry.
But I like the painting.
I like it a lot.
Yeah. It's shapes. It's a little bit of atmosphere sprinkled. It's a lot of what we spoke about. The color kind of bleeding into.
But I would defer, because I think it's not like a little bit of atmosphere. Like I feel it's
a lot of it.
A lot. Yeah. I do feel it has a lot of atmosphere.
Yeah. You know why? Maybe I'm thinking that I'm emphasizing the attention that I put on shapes. It's because I thought at the beginning that this would be much simpler. Like I thought, I'm going to make this just air kind of, seeping through the coat. And no, after a while, I was like super interested in the shape. I think even like initially, almost like prematurely, I was like, okay, I got to get to the shape of the coat. But it was clear to me as soon as I did your face, your head, I was like, no, this is about shapes. Mm-hmm. So I just did this like raw sienna little nose, and like the lips are kind of, just a triangle there.
I love them.
I really like it too. I think these paintings sometimes they are super playful, but I would love to investigate a lot of this painting. I don't give myself the chance to do that. I don't know why. Sometimes I feel like, but that's when you're having fun. And it's almost like that part of your brain that tells you that when you're painting, you're not supposed to have fun. Like,
and that
it's
doesn't
supposed to be
make
like
sense.
super disciplined.
Yeah, because why should you do like a distinguish between both?
I know. It's super. I think that's when. It's sadly, I think that's what a more classical education does to you. It kind of damages you in that way. That it reminds you that it's all about discipline. All of it. It's all about, ability and discipline. So, yeah, it's kind of sad that my brain still has to fight some of those demons. Like, I still have to kind of fend off, these kind of dumb ideas that are very limiting. But as soon as I started doing the shape, like the drop shoulder, the one up higher, I would have probably, if I was going like super shapey, I would have taken way more advantage of what was going on with the pants. But I think it's fine. Yeah. Because I wouldn't have wanted the coat to compete with the pants. So, and even with the shoes, there was a moment where I was like, I'm going to do some kick-ass shoes. But I was like, don't make the painting about this tiny little moment when you have so much more of the painting to do, to resolve. Like there's a lot more that you have to deal with. Like don't be don't hone in your vision so early on something that maybe doesn't necessarily requires it to be so important. So yeah, so I'm very happy. I think the door is like really nice.
Yeah, it is.
This clean edge, I don't know if you saw it. I had to tape off this.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I'm very happy that I moved it. I moved that wall and the door. I think it made for a better painting. And this was giving me trouble. Like I was having to push a lot of this, so it didn't really match with this. The reflection wasn't matching with the closet that was way back. So there were like obvious reasons for me to try and push that and make it work. But I'm very happy. I hadn't done one of these in a while, and I love making portraits, oversized heads, expressive heads. But I always need like a palette cleanser of sorts, and just remind myself that I also love the nature of inhabiting a space, and how a painting, it just reminds you that, yeah, figures are super powerful, but you know, paintings can be about so many other things that it's just nice. It's just nice to say, here's my figure. It obviously has hierarchy, but let's kind of like spread all that love around and see what happens. And yeah. So that was it.
Super nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rosling was saying, the painting is amazing. My favorite part is the hallway and
like
Danny's hat. Great composition. Thank you for always sharing, Nicolas and Danny.
No, thank you guys.
No, and thank you for always being here, Rosling.
Yeah, thank you.
Alejandro Morales said, so crying emoji, I'm late. The painting is so good, it makes up for the missed conversation. Is this a new schedule?
We're trying it out.
We'll
see.
It, yeah.
We'll see. But, you know, we'll let you know. We'll let you guys know. Maybe tomorrow we'll do an early one, but we'll see. We haven't figured it out yet.
Liet said, looks great. Thank you for the stream. Patricio Juárez dice, la obra debería llamarse cromántica.
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 Sí, 100.9.
Roxana Top said, very nice. Thank you both. So thank you, Roxana, for being here. And I think that's all for today. So
excellent.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Thank you.
And I would go to have a happy lunch.
Yeah. And in 40 minutes, 37 minutes, you guys can check out the conversation. Again, it's a very homey conversation. It's very relaxed. It's super, super kind of laid back.
It's a conversation.
Right. That's why we kind of we make the or we try to make that clear that it's not one of these things that, you know, where did you study? Like, how was your life when you were in Pixar?
Yeah, that's why I said it's not like an interview.
Right. And I think that there's other places that you can find those conversations and they'll just speak about those things. But with this, it's like as if you were sitting down, you know, having coffee with an artist and you just kind of speak about life and then art and then life again and then art again. You know, it's almost as if you had like an open channel, like you were peeking through like this little window into like this conversation. So I feel super comfortable doing those conversations like that. So
and I think
hopefully you guys appreciate
like
that.
That kind of conversation fits a lot with what we are.
Yes.
And what our channel is.
Yes, exactly. So anyways, thank you guys for today.
Thank you everyone for joining us.
That was awesome.
We'll see you
tomorrow.
Oh,
yes.
Rachel Cleary was saying, when's your next live stream? So live streams every
Monday through Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah, you
can join us every day.
And Rachel, easiest way to check that out, just
ring
check
the
our
bell.
channel. Yeah, check our channel out, Our Painted Lives. Just look at the wealth of poorly produced and poorly painted videos that we have.
No. Amazing
that we
content.
have in our channel.
It's amazing content.
And hopefully we can count with you as part of this community from now on. So
yeah,
thank
you everyone for joining us.